wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, called Suck Spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to Monday. It is the KVJ show. What the heck is going on with everybody?
Hello.
Glad to see that Virginia Jbird actually survived the keys and made it here.
Ooh, is it brighter than normal? And is Kevin talking louder? or is it me?
No, I feel it. Yeah. Kevin, pipe down.
You are going to have to really, you're going to have to be the straw that stirs this drink.
Okay.
Would you just mind whispering today's show?
You're not going to expect a lot from this side of the table. When I say this side of the table, I'm talking me and Virginia. You're not going to get much.
Yeah, okay.
You really won't get much.
Quite a weekend, huh?
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can only imagine. Hopefully we'll be able to unpack a few stories. I've heard some audio from the weekend that sounded pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I was trying to send you some highlights, and then as I was driving into work, I go, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, that happened, too.
Oh, wow. So there's a lot of stuff to...
Yeah, there's definitely some stuff to...
Okay.
Yeah, my face is so swollen from sin.
You got are you the puffy turd?
Oh, I'm the fucking Well, I've been up since 3:30, and I feel like my eyes still can't just adjust to normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My eyes haven't set.
Right.
They sound great, too.
So Key West will do. Yeah, I saw photos of you in a wedding dress. There's all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, we did that. Is it called the first reveal? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
You explain that?
It's a TikTok thing where the bride is supposed to be revealing her dress to the groom in a very intimate, special moment right before the wedding. But what you do is you switch out, one of his buddies for the bride, and you put the buddy in a dress.
Okay.
And so he turns around and he thinks he's going to see his bride, and oh my gosh, it's Jbird. Whoa.
And hilarity ensues.
I got you.
8 people share the video. We're going to have the video, though. We're just working on editing that.
Okay.
For some reason, people didn't want to edit yesterday.
What? All right, so we'll unpack that. Did you have a crazier weekend than Virginia and Jbird? If you did, there's a good chance you're in the hospital. But we'll find out everything that they did this weekend, get you caught up with that. A lot of stuff going on just over the weekend as well. We'll unpack all of that. So we got a lot to do here on the Monday KVJ show.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, I know TLC is going to be coming here. Or they just came here.
Yeah.
I think they just came here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this was kind of shocking. I guess T-Boz had some kind of crazy allergic reaction, and they have now had to reschedule a bunch of upcoming dates, Houston and Dallas, they were supposed to do. I guess T-Boz is saying that it's cigarette smoke present backstage.
Really?
They cannot deal with cigarette smoke because T-Boz is really allergic to it. So somebody was smoking backstage, probably at the show here in Florida. I mean, think about it. We hurt all the musicians.
Yeah,
if we don't give them COVID, we give them allergic reactions to ciggies.
Something bad's going to happen to you.
So don't come.
Yeah, I think she's had health issues for a while. I think she has sickle cell anemia and things like that.
Yes,
So.
I think you're right. So I think that in the future, they're going to be a lot more strict about the cigarettes and the e-cigs.
Okay.
But canceling the next upcoming dates. Over the weekend, season 47 of Saturday Night Live premiered, and the ratings were not that good.
Yeah.
Oh, it had just 3.5 million people tuned in.
Is that low for them?
Yeah, when you consider, last year's premiere with Chris Rock had about 7.5 million. 3.5 is a definite disappointment, I would think. They did a beautiful tribute to Norm Macdonald.
We have a clip of it. It's got some of his clips in there if you want to hear it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It is a bittersweet night for us tonight.
Yeah, on September 14th, our friend Norm MacDonald passed away.
Norm is the reason that I ever wanted to do Weekend Update, and so tonight we thought we'd turn the last few jokes of Update over to Norm.
Thanks. I'm Norm MacDonald, and this is the fake news. At the White House this week, President Clinton officially came out against same-sex marriages. What's more, the president said he is not too crazy about opposite-sex marriages either. A French man who calls himself the Snake Man was arrested this week after climbing up the side of a Manhattan high-rise. Yep, he climbed right up the side of a high-rise, just like a snake.
Okay. All right. They also had Casey Musgraves. She was performing, and she did it naked, which is an interesting move. Yeah, if you ever seen Forrest Gump, remember when Jenny was performing, and she was sitting on that stool, and she had the guitar in front of her, and she had her legs crossed.
You'd think they'd get higher ratings.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Next week, I think Kim Kardashian's going to be on there.
That will get good ratings.
They might have wanted to flip and kick it off with Kim and then maybe have had Casey on the second week. I don't know.
I'd be shocked if the Kardashian didn't get good ratings. Just for to see if
the freak factor.
If she's gonna be good.
Yeah, just let me see what's going on there.
Yeah, Allison in the chat room said, I didn't really enjoy Saturday Night Live this week.
Really?
Yeah, maybe it just was not very good.
Okay.
And finally, here after 22 years of being on NBC News, I guess Natalie Morales is leaving the NBC News for the Today, in the Today spot for The Talk. She announced her exit to staffers on Friday, so that's fascinating.
All right.
Is that a step down?
I
would say yes.
Is that a good career move or not?
Really? The Talk? All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So how's your kids? How's your wife?
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
A lot of football action going on over the weekend. You had FAU beating FIU in the Shula Bowl, 58-21. And the Boca Bowl had lots of great high school action that went down on Friday night. And you also had some NFL action also going on in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins losing to the Indianapolis Colts, and basically it is a meltdown in Dolphins world.
Oh.
So all of these sports writers in South Florida are writing how the experiment has not worked, and it's time to clean house, and the Dolphins need to just flush everybody out. So it's one of those kind of days, 27-17 loss at home at Hard Rock Stadium, and people are not very enthusiastic about the future of the Miami Dolphins.
Listen, if the Dolphins are listening right now, a witch she once told me, don't read the comments.
Yeah, probably a good idea. The other Florida teams, well, at least the Buccaneers doing a little bit better. Everybody was talking about that Tom Brady going back to Foxborough to take on the Patriots, trying to break Drew Brees' all-time passing yards record. So that did happen last night. They did a quick pause for that during the game, and it was Brady versus Belichick. You know, the two that have won so many Super Bowls together, facing off on Sunday Night Football. And, man, it came down to one final kick. It was some impressive stuff that had happened. 19-17, Tom Brady gets the better of Belichick, and a 56-yard field goal for the Patriots does not make it.
Oh, wow.
So Brady beats his old team and he gets a record.
Yeah.
God, you can't miss, man.
No, every day is kind of like, you know, his worst day is better than my best day's ever been. That's really the kind of two lives that we lead.
I get why people don't like him because he's too good.
Yeah, and that's what happened last night with the Buccaneers over the Patriots.
From 56. On its way. It is off the goalpost. No good. You can hear the doink. Some doinks are better than others, but not this one.
Unbelievable.
Pure drama to end the game. And Tom Brady walks away victorious and handsome. So there you go. And that's what went on in your football action from the weekend.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Oh, Jbird what you got on your mind today?
So ever since, excuse me, my
You all
voice
right?
is real rough today.
Okay.
It's going to be tough.
Why, something happened over the weekend?
Oh, man.
Oh, boy, here we go.
I already forgot what's on my mind.
Oh, no.
I,
Oh, no.
When we were filming
Yeah.
last week, I used that blood that I was talking about, the real famous or the real movie blood
Yeah.
you get in horror movies, and it's so good that it stained my hands, and I couldn't get it off. So I was cutting my nails. I kept cutting them down lower and lower and lower.
Oh, yeah.
And it got to the point where I think it got infected.
Uh-oh.
And now it's starting to go into my hand. I feel like my arm is getting sore. I can't even touch my keyboard.
What happened to that Band-Aid I put on you?
So you did something to my hand yesterday. You put some kind of witch potion on there.
It wasn't a witch potion. It's a medical grade antibiotic.
Well, you know.
I didn't make it in a
witch
cauldron.
potion.
Yeah. And it is just, ever since you put that on there, I feel like it's gotten worse. It hurts, man. So I'm putting a message out to the medical community. Is there a trick I'm not doing? What can I do to make this pain go away? Because each day it is getting progressively worse.
Yeah, you might need to go see somebody, because if you've got an infection that's spread, you might have to go on IV antibiotics.
That can happen from a nail thingy?
Yeah, it can happen from any kind of cut that gets infected that's not properly taken care of.
And this blood, man, it got underneath my fingernail. I cannot get it out for the life of me. I tried nail polish remover, and there's still some there.
It's just permanently stained you, huh?
Yeah.
See,
I saw Virginia.
Yeah, as soon as I had the blood on me, I got right home. I got a shower.
I stayed.
I think I was okay.
Mine marinated for a minute.
Okay, yeah. Just dyed the skin, huh?
Yeah, and it's not dying back.
Yeah. I don't play that stuff. I remember my dad telling me there was, I think, a president's son or something like that had gotten a blister playing tennis and didn't properly put antibiotics on it and got some kind of blood poisoning and died.
Well,
that's always stuck in my head. That's why I don't play with any kind of open wound. You got to get on it, Bird.
Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you feel like it's traveling into your arm, your neighbor Matt went through that. So Matt caught a guy breaking into his truck. Like, he caught the guy red-handed. And Matt punched the guy in the face. Well, this guy cut his tooth on Matt's fist.
Oh, wow.
And Matt got a severe infection from just hitting that guy's tooth, and a little tiny
some
cut.
funky bacteria in his mouth, huh?
Yeah, so whatever bacteria gets in that cut, and then it starts traveling into your bloodstream, that's no joke.
What sucks, too, is when this went down, we filmed the next day, we're out in the woods. Who knows what... You know, I'm out there on the ground.
Woods in your cut.
Yeah, woods in my cut.
Yeah.
Who knows what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
I do notice, though, after I got that witch's potion, it kind of can't move.
You need to go see somebody. Because if it's in your arm, you should not wait even one day.
All right. So, yeah, okay.
Somebody texted in, it was Calvin Coolidge's son who died.
Huh. He died from it.
He died. Yeah. He got a blister playing tennis, didn't properly disinfect it, and died.
All the things you've done, if cutting your nails takes you out, that would be a real disappointment. Like,
never would have seen that coming.
And I'm sure I didn't pick anything up with this open cut down at the Keys. I'm sure that people were quite healthy everywhere.
Oh, there's so many germs.
Oh, my gosh.
Puking and partying.
Yeah. Some tough stuff. Virginia, what you got on your mind?
Did you guys see Celebrity Wheel of Fortune last night?
No.
No, I know that was the Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice was on there, and he ended up winning $30,000 for Little Smiles.
Wow.
Yes.
How about that, huh?
Yes.
He was the champ.
Good job, Rob.
I don't even think he came in first place. I think Caroline Ray came in first place.
So for the charity, they probably everyone gets some.
I think they rounded up. Although he was doing great, he was trucking for a while, and I think that they just round everybody up.
That's
okay.
cool.
for the charity's sake. So
That's a real cool thing.
Awesome stuff. Thank you so much to Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, I know they had that watch party that was going on last night in Jupiter.
Yeah, up at the Crosby Kitchen by my house. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's very cool. Well, if you're one of those people that has a hard time falling asleep, I know that might be an issue for many.
I'm listening.
Is out there. There's a military trick supposed to help you fall asleep in 2 minutes.
Okay, so they just start reading the dirt of the day?
Yep. Boom, gone. Out.
Kidding. I'm done with the dirt jokes.
They say you basically try to relax every muscle in your body one at a time, starting with your face and working your way down to your feet. Then you clear your mind and focus on your breathing for 10 seconds. That's what they train people who are in combat zones and whatever to try to fall asleep in highly stressful situations.
Okay.
So you try to relax every muscle in your body one at a time, starting with your face, working your way down to your feet.
Right.
You clear your mind and focus on your breathing for 10 seconds so that your mind isn't racing with everything else that's going on. And then that apparently is a quick, easy path to falling asleep in just 2 minutes.
Don't do it now. You have to work.
Yeah, I was just seeing if I could get in that zone.
Okay.
I couldn't get there for some reason.
No, not working for you, huh? Well, this is, I think, what a lot of people want to hear. What the heck happened over the weekend? Virginia and Jbird went to a wedding in the Keys. A lot of photos were placed up there. Looked like a lot of fun was going on. We heard it might be a rowdy time. So what we've got here is a list of interesting things that apparently did or did not happen. And there's only one of these things that didn't happen in the Keys. An extremely hammered Virginia was put to bed by her husband before the sun went down after the wedding on Saturday. She was the first person to pass out from everybody who was at the wedding. Wow, is that possible? Okay. Jbird and Bigfoot's brother got into a very public altercation with somebody who was groping women in the wedding group. Wow, okay. And Bigfoot got into a fight with someone, which led to him throwing a water bottle off a man's foot. Okay. Okay. Interesting stuff. All those things. I mean, are all those true? I mean, that's just the beginning of the list of things that may have happened in the Keys over the weekend. We'll unpack it, find out what is actually true and what is not next. Well, crazy weekend from what I'm already hearing. Coming out of the Keys, Virginia and Jbird, they went down to a wedding that was down there. Jbird's buddy Bigfoot got officially married this weekend.
Great weddings, beautiful ceremony.
Yeah, saw some of the photos. Look, what a great place to get married, huh?
Yeah, it was really cute.
Gorgeous. So there was a lot of interesting things that happened, though, because, you know, the Keys get a little bit rowdy. You get down there. Drinks start flowing and, you know, chaos can ensue.
And plus, at weddings, you have groups of people that normally don't get together.
Right.
From all over the country.
It just begs itself for something insane to happen.
Totally.
So that's basically what happened. Now, Denny's, you can play along with me here. Virginia could probably play, too, because she probably didn't remember any of this.
She could play a good amount of this game.
Yeah, okay. This is which did not happen on the Keys trip.
Only one of the
Only one of these things did not happen. Okay, so everything else did happen. Only one of these things did not. An extremely hammered Virginia was put to bed by her husband before the sun went down after the wedding on Saturday. She was the first person to pass out from everybody at the wedding. Okay, Virginia on Saturday. Did that or did that not happen? I don't know if I've ever seen Virginia go down early, though. That's the only thing.
I mean, everyone knows she's a champion.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm not sure about that one.
You have the reputation of a champion.
I hear you.
I've seen it. Jbird and Bigfoot's brother got into a very public altercation with someone who was groping women in their wedding group. That's kind of uncomfortable. Okay. Did that happen? Bigfoot got into a fight with somebody, which led to him throwing a water bottle off a dude's foot. Jbird got hit by a bicyclist walking early morning while out looking to buy a phone charger. You can see Bird losing a phone charger. I could see him getting hit almost by somebody on a bike. Yeah, that sounds pretty legit. And the woman who ran the front desk of a hotel broke down in tears when she got denied to do a prayer for the wedding. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. Honestly, the one that spoke to me is being like, I don't know if I see that, is Virginia being the first to be put to bed. I've never had a night where I've seen Virginia be the first one to go. But, that dynamic of Panda in there, him stepping in, and I don't know what she did on Friday night. Maybe he's like, all right, we're not doing a repeat of what happened on Friday.
I actually didn't even see Virginia Friday night.
Oh, really?
We were in it took us 7 hours to get to the Keys, me and the Naps. There was a terrible accident down there.
Oh, no way.
So I got there.
Isn't that the worst?
It was. I had a great time with the Naps. We got to, talk to, listen to music. That was great. But yeah, in the car that long, it starts to get to you a bit.
Yeah, with that road, if there's anything that happens, it shuts down. So
I got to the Keys late on Friday.
I got there late too.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with the first one. Virginia getting put to bed early. Denny's, what do you think is the one thing that did not happen?
That feels like the most likely candidate. Only I'd say maybe I'd say Bird and Bigfoot's brother stopping the confrontation, I guess, with a woman, somebody groping. I would say that's probably the fake one.
You're going with that one, all right.
You're going with that. I'm going to stick with the Virginia getting put to bed first. Which of these things did not happen? Did either Denny's get it right?
You both are wrong.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
The one that did not happen was me getting hit by a bike. I figured you guys would go for that one.
Oh, yeah. No, it sounds totally plausible.
Now, did it almost happen? A few times. You got to watch every corner on the Keys, man.
Yeah.
A lot of bikers.
A lot of people on scooters.
The scooters are what's crazy.
Really early. Little nooks coming out. Hens and roosters and chickens barking at me.
Wow.
Yeah, chickens.
Okay, so Virginia got put to bed on Saturday super early?
Kevin,
There's a whole story, though, of how it happened and why it happened.
Well,
because, normally it would never happen.
Okay.
She was the first to go out there. It was still light out, and Panda put her drunk ass to bed.
What crazy. Wow. It was that good, huh?
I had never seen her quite that strong.
Really?
Yeah. Me and Panda looked at each other at the same time. And meanwhile, I'm not real clear-headed myself. Me and him looked at each other and go, ooh, we got to get her to bed.
Oh, really?
As the sun is shining on us.
Wow. It was that good, huh?
Oh, no, good's not the word I would
Bad,
use.
okay. Okay. Girl went for it, huh?
I mean, you defend yourself.
I was doing great.
Okay.
Until. So right before the ceremony, or right around, right ceremony time.
The wedding took place at 4:00 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So ceremony time, I run into Magnolia's teacher that is teaching her like SAT prep. Magnolia has this teacher. And, if you run into your kid's teacher, you want to kiss their butt. Like, I want her to help Magnolia, and like, I want her to like Magnolia. I want her to like me. And so I run into Magnolia's teacher at the bar.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And she's like, we got to do shots. And I'm like, ooh, I don't normally do shots.
Oh, okay.
I'm not allowed to do shots.
I'm not allowed to do shots.
Last time I did shots, Crazy Horse. And Panda said he thought about punching me.
You keep on saying, I don't do shots. I can't do shots. I never do shots.
I can't do shots anymore.
But, okay, anymore.
Okay. Something has changed. The Crazy Horse changed me. I decided I can't do shots anymore. But here I am standing here with Magnolia's teacher, and she wants to do shots. And I just want her to like me. And so I'm like, all right, let's do shots. How bad can it be?
How bad can it be? And what shots did you do? Because not all shots are created alike.
I think we did a lemon drop, a fireball, and a tequila.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
It's the tequila that got you.
The tequila, yeah. I don't know what it does. That really spins you around.
And you didn't have to do them all at the same time either.
She wanted to, and I was like, I don't want to make Magnolia's teacher sad.
Oh, yeah, you're doing this for the love of your daughter's education.
I mean,
right.
That's important.
You get it, Kevin.
She did it for the kids, Kevin.
Right, you did it for the kids.
And the kids are our future.
You did all those shots in the name of education.
Oh, God.
I love it. The whole way back home, because I rode with Panda and Virginia on the way back, and she's like, I can't do shots. I can't do them. I can't do them. Because why do you do them then? You you can just say no. I say no all the time. No one forced you to do them.
Because I didn't want to disappoint her teacher. I didn't want to look like I was a stick in the mud. This teacher's ready to turn up, and I'm like, I'm going to be the boring one.
So you do the shots, and then what happens? I mean, there's obviously, we get to the point where you got to be put to bed.
She was already kind of zingy.
Okay.
And
okay, so she's getting in people's faces.
Well, the wedding's starting, and Virginia, like the two old men in the Muppets, is by the wedding in this little balcony, and she's filming, and I'm right by where she's filming.
Okay.
And she is taunting me and heckling me as if I was a Boston Red Sox left fielder in the New York Stadium. Jbird sucks. I mean, she's really taunting.
She's going all in.
She's going in on me.
Yeah.
And I know she knows that because she watched the game film the next day. And I heard her in the back. I heard her in the back car go, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I'm sorry.
So if there's probably a couple videos as Bigfoot and his lovely bride is walking down.
Yeah.
No, not Bigfoot. I'm sorry. As his bride, and they're doing the whole walk down the aisle thing. The wedding's starting.
Right. Okay.
You see me snap at Virginia. I go, Virginia, shut up. The wedding's starting. And then I see the bride walking down. So
you guys are fighting as they're getting ready to enjoy their beautiful moment.
That's at 4. I'm trying to behave, man. I mean, I got a very drunk gremlin over here in the balcony of the wedding, filming me and harassing me.
Oh, good heavens.
So that's where she was at 4P.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. And
that was right after, I think, the first couple shots.
No. You did shots after the ceremony.
Oh, yeah. Before and after, I think.
But you had a buzz then, though.
So she's already going. Yeah. Okay. So this wasn't when she got put to bed. You said the sun was still up.
Rising.
So we talking 6, 7?
I think that last tequila shot hit you.
Yes.
It was just like the Crazy Horse.
I can't handle it.
It was too much and too.
I'm different. My body has changed.
Yeah.
I used to be able to do some shots and still roll and go and.
Well, Panda he was filming the wedding too.
Oh, okay.
And
so he's
pictures.
already, he's got his reputation on the line. He's busy, he's working.
He's just trying.
No, he's volunteering. He did it for the group. He did it as a,
Well, he's one of Bigfoot's best friends.
Yeah. These guys all know each other, so he's not technically like getting paid to be the videographer.
Yeah, and Bigfoot knows our crew. He gets, he invited us. He knows.
I definitely was not the drunkest. That made me happy to hear. I heard stories about after I got put to bed, people were puking by the pool and.
Yeah, it's a competition. I think there was. It's a photo finish.
Okay. There's a lot of contenders.
I don't want to say. I'm not sure you weren't the drunkest person. I don't know.
She is a candidate.
You
can make an argument. You can have a
healthy debate.
Yeah. Now, did Virginia willingly go to bed, or was there a little bit of a fight?
There wasn't really a fight. I think her soul knew.
She's just like, okay.
Well, I had to take my shoes off because I could no longer balance in my heels.
Oh boy, yeah.
And. Yeah, it was bad.
Well, she went to bed, and then Panda told me the next day. It's like, yeah, we came back a few hours later, and she was in her room talking to a champagne bottle. He walked in.
How about that?
I think I was arguing with it. He said, I was mad at it.
She was fighting with a champagne
Where were you
bottle.
mad at the champagne
I don't
bottle?
know. I was going to put it in its place.
Now, I didn't see that, but
Wow.
Panda goes, yeah, man, I walked in, and she was fighting with a champagne bottle.
Okay, quite a weekend. All right, we got a couple other stories we'll unpack a little bit later here on the show. Got to find out about the woman running the front desk that broke down in tears. So there's a story there too. Okay, all right. So we'll get to all that stuff coming up here on the show. Hey, do you know today's National Vodka Day? Anybody want to do a shot? You guys up for a shot? It's National Vodka Day.
No shots, Kevin.
No shots?
No shots.
Nobody wants to do a shot? You guys are so boring and old.
We're done.
Kevin's so energetic. Look at him. He looks great. He's shining. He looks so great.
He obviously did not have the sin-filled weekend that we had.
Yeah, for once.
Oh, I aged 5 years this weekend.
It'll put it on you. Yeah, there's a couple different days going on. You always got these different days happening, which a lot of times is silly unless you get free stuff. But you can. It's also National Cinnamon Roll Day. It's also National Taco Day. So I know there's going to be some different taco deals that's going on. NationalTacoDay.com has got a lot of those up there on the deals you can do. You would think they would always coordinate that to land on a Tuesday. Why it's on a Monday? That doesn't feel right.
It doesn't.
Yeah. But Taco Bell has got some stuff that's going on today. You can get a free crunchy taco by placing a $1 minimum order via the app if you want to do that. So that's one of the things. Grubhub is also offering $5 off orders, $15 or more if you want to do tacos through them.
Well, the Taco Tuesday would have been the right day to do the National Taco Day.
I agree,
No?
yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know why they do it on a Monday.
And stop pairing. You could spread this out, in my opinion. We could have Taco Tuesday, National Taco Tuesday Day.
Yeah, it just feels like, I don't think it's done right, but, today is National Taco Day, just so you know. So if you're in the mood for tacos, you can go out and hopefully get some deals on it. Another fast food deal maybe you might want to look into. I never heard of this, but it sounds like this is another one of those mystery menu type things. You can go out. Now, different places have that. I know Panera's touted that, where if you know how to order right, you can get a special magical item. I know Starbucks has done the secret menu stuff.
A lot of these drive-thrus right now, because I go to them with my kids all the time, they are struggling just to get you the regular menu items.
Right.
The confusion level, my last time at the drive-thru was a 10.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think this is the right era to be doing these things in. They need to pull it back and say, hey, look, you got to just handle the basics.
Basics. Just the basic cheeseburger was a struggle to get.
Right. So let's not go to the
could not
secret menu
believe
stuff.
It's just it's understaffed. It's like, there was 2 managers working the whole entire store.
Yeah.
That's
Doesn't
it.
feel like the right thing to do. So there's this McDonald's All-American burger, and it's a secret menu item. McDonald's, because they've got their drive-thru all ironed out. Everything's working always 100% at McDonald's. Simply what it is, it's a beef patty, ketchup, pickles inside a hamburger bun. So that's what it is. I mean, I don't know how wowing that is, but it's the All-American burger.
There's no cheese involved.
There's no cheese. Yeah. Oh, get out of here with that.
So Bert actually heard about this and sought out the McDonald's All-American burger. And how did that go down?
Well, the Naps, the ones that took me down to the Keys.
I love them. They were so nice, Kevin.
Oh, they were? Okay.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Well, his wife told me about this. She goes, you remember this burger, blah, blah, blah. I go, no. I was confused. I was intrigued. I started Googling it. Yeah, it's secret menu. So last evening I went to order it, and they had no idea what the hell I was talking about. But it is online. They have a whole thing. Yeah. They have a whole go in there and say this and blah, blah, blah. They did not know what I was talking about.
That's why this is... If I were working with McDonald's, it'd be like, no offense. It's like,
stop.
Guys, just don't do this. I get it. It's a marketing tool that people use, try to get people in there. But look, let's just do the basics right. Let's get our ice cream machines to work. And then we'll worry about secret menu items.
It's even more confusing if some do it, some don't. Everyone's got to get on the same page here. If you're going to have a secret menu like a Panera, Panera does it pretty good with their secret menu.
Okay,
You go in there and we've got that.
But you got to know what you're capable of. We're always here on our show. Somebody be like, hey, let's do this. I'm like, you know what? No, we can't do this right. Let's do this right first before you do this. It's 2 steps ahead, but you got to understand your capacity.
Know your limitations.
Right, exactly. And my son loves McDonald's, and it's I get it. It's still a fantastic, fun place to go. And ironically, we went through the drive-thru and he wanted an Oreo McFlurry, and they're like, "Sorry, our ice cream machine's broke." I never go to McDonald's, and I've heard that whole mantra of them never having working ice cream. I'm like, what is it with them not having working? There's websites to show you where you can actually find a working McDonald's ice cream machine. The FTC stepped in and is now asking McDonald's, "Who are you buying these from? Why do you never have working ice cream machines?"
And this is a running joke that's been going on since the 80s.
The government is stepping in to try to help McDonald's with their dysfunction on their ice cream machines. I don't understand this.
Everybody here has a personal story about the ice cream machine not working at some point.
I just don't understand how other places have soft serve ice cream. Dairy Queen, you never pull up and they say, "Oh, sorry, the soft serve machine's not working." Like their stuff is always working. Why can't McDonald's just get the same machine that Dairy Queen got?
It's odd. It's a very weird thing. It's just crazy.
Every time I've been to Wendy's, I've gotten my Frosty.
Yeah, Ashley in the chat room, same
Wendy's
thing.
is a Frosty, no problem.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, Ashley said, I asked my husband to get me an Oreo McFlurry the other day, and they told me the ice cream machine is down. Like, that's just it. Is that like a joke that they just not really have ice cream machines, and so it's like a running joke? They're like, sorry, but they just put it on the menu. And
Are they trying to get that McRib kind of reaction from you? Sometimes you'll get it.
they
sometimes...
just like, I've got a strategy. Now, follow me on this. I want to really aggravate and frustrate all of our customers. So we're going to act like we have ice cream, but we don't. So every time they come through the drive-thru to order this great-looking Oreo McFlurry, just tell them that the machines are broken.
Is it
You're better off going to Culver's and getting one of those concretes with the Oreo in it.
And you wonder, too, is it really not working, or is it something where you got to clean it out and someone hasn't cleaned it?
It's too much
stuff
work,
like
and they say we
that?
don't want to deal with it. Yeah, I don't know. It really is an odd little mystery there. It's a fun little thing, but I know pretty much, and people are saying about every fast food restaurant they've got their own secret menu, but I would just know your capacities right now, fast food restaurants, and if you cannot execute the basics, let's not go on to, do the 101 before you do the 201.
And as a customer, don't try to throw too much at them. Just don't. Secret menu, it's going to be beyond what they're able to help you with right now.
Well, you don't need to. I mean, look, McDonald's, you have phenomenal French fries. Phenomenal French fries. The hamburgers are absolutely delicious. I love them. I love the basic things you do. If you did those right and executed that so well, you're going to do great.
I agree.
You're going to do fine. Just, you know what? Honestly, a lot of life is executing the basics. No matter what it is you do in life, if you can handle the basics, a lot of times you're just going to shine. People try to do razzle-dazzle. Don't do razzle-dazzle. Just do the basics. And there's a list out from Uprocks on the best fast food fries. McDonald's, they're solid. Now, they've got McDonald's at 2, and they put Five Guys at 1.
Five Guys has really good fries. I would put Five Guys, BurgerFi, and Habit Burger. They all really have a unique, delicious fry.
Okay, that's is that part of your top 5 if you had to do that?
Yeah, I would, but I consider them different than a fast food. They're fancy fast food to me.
Okay.
BurgerFi, Five Guys. You sit down there. It's got a different feel.
It's a different experience.
It is. It's like a upper level fast food.
McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. I feel like those guys are in a different category.
Yeah. So then, if you break it down like that, McDonald's is number 1.
Okay.
If you're talking about the fast food, if you take the Five Guys out, McDonald's is number 1 for the fries. Tell me how you feel about the rest of the Uprocks list. 3, they got Rallies/Checkers, the seasoned fries, Popeyes Cajun fries at 4, Wendy's hot and crispy fries at 5. Arby's curly fries at 6. They have Taco Bell nacho fries in there, the Chick-fil-A waffle fries, Wahlburgers Yukon French fries. They've got the In-N-Out French fries, KFC. Burger King is down at 19, and Sonic is at 20.
Burger King has the worst fries on the list right there, out of the 20.
Okay.
I would put them at 20, and I would put, McDonald's is in the top 3 for sure, in my opinion, when it comes to fast food.
Okay.
But I would throw McDonald's in there in the mix with the BurgerFi and all them as far as taste.
Okay.
They have
All right.
delicious fries.
Okay.
When they're done right,
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Okay, so you feel relatively okay about their list. They didn't.
I know you love checker fries, right?
I'm into the BurgerFi ones. Those are my favorite.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
our Sweet Denny's.
Yeah.
Sweet Denny's, I believe. Don't you like the checker fries? Yeah,
he likes
checker
checkers.
fries.
Yeah, BurgerFi is great. I've not had the Five Guys fries, but the BurgerFi, no, they do the different seasonings, which are just amazing.
At BurgerFi, do yourself a favor. Get the onion rings.
They are good. You can do the fry onion ring
Onion combo.
combination.
Yeah. I mean, they do some special onion rings.
And they have good sauces to dip in at BurgerFi.
Okay. Charity's on here from Wellington with a comment about the fast food secret menus. What does the world need to know about this, Charity?
Hi, good morning. Don't order it because employees hate it. And I have a McDonald's answer for you regarding the ice cream machine.
Please.
Because I know someone that used to work there. Basically, those machines take over 2 hours long to clean, to do their clean cycle. So a lot of people that can't get it, it's usually at nighttime. So after a certain time, they'll turn off the machine because it has to do this whole clean cycle. It was a ridiculous amount of hours. But regarding Starbucks menu, I worked for Starbucks for 15 years.
Okay.
And we hate the secret menu because we don't know it. It's literally somebody some fan made up this whole list when butterbeer came out in Harry Potter.
Okay.
And we would have young people come and order and say, "Can I get a butterbeer?" And we're like, "What is a butterbeer?" Like, we would never have, I mean, we can make it for you.
Yeah.
But they would get infuriated because they would come to order it, but then they wouldn't know the ingredients. And I would tell people, like, we don't know it. We don't have a secret menu.
Yeah.
If you tell us what it is. Plus, you're going to pay, like, double the price for these ingredients. Remember, each ingredient is like 50 cents to $1. So you can pay like $12 instead of $6.
Wow.
But yeah.
Okay. That's interesting stuff. Yeah, I wonder if sometimes, so it's not even started by Starbucks. It's started by a fan that comes up with the recipe.
No, and that's the crazy thing. This is people who have way too much free time on their hand, came up with these. I mean, some of the drinks are good. It got to a point where I had a store manager, like, print out the list because it just became massive. And there are some really good ones, like the Twix bar. There's Fruity Pebbles one. There's, like, all the breakfast cereals, like a Cinnamon Toast. Like, those are good. But have some compassion, because Frappuccinos after 3 p.m. is like madness. It's madness, especially Frappuccino happy hours. But yeah, employees hate it. So if you get it, tip them well.
Okay.
They're a hassle.
All right, so it's going to cost you for all the ingredients, and then you need to give a nice tip. And so, you're walking out of there $20 lighter on the wallet, probably. So
imagine that. The internet's breeding confusion out there.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, from Starbucks' point then. Do you embrace these secret menu items when fans create them, or you just try to announce right away, be like, hey, you know what, that's an internet thing? Either way, it sounds like they need to communicate maybe with their employees to try to say, hey, just so you know, this is out there. People might try to order a butterbeer or whatever, and just let them know it's going to be a $15 drink, and, this is this whole thing. We didn't create this. This isn't Starbucks. All right, Denver, got something you want to drop on the KVJ show? You can let us know, 877-979-WRMF. Somebody letting us know what is the deal with the McDonald's ice cream machines. Oddly enough, I went through the drive-thru the other day with my son. Loves the McNuggets, and I went to get him the Oreo McFlurry, and they're like, sorry, your ice cream machines are broken. I'm like, really? So it's not just a myth. I guess what's going on, if you're kind of curious, it said the McDonald's ice cream machines have had an issue where the initial company they got them from held them to this crazy contract where only they can service them. And then the FTC had to step in now because they're investigating if the service company has been messing with the machines on purpose.
Oh, boy.
The company's made millions and millions on service money for those machines, and McDonald's can't use anyone else.
So this goes deep.
Yeah, it does. And I also hear that they, put in this thing on how long it takes them to clean. So a lot of times it's really difficult to clean them, and it takes a lot of time. And so it's almost like maybe they set up McDonald's in a racket in a contract they couldn't get out of, said, we got them. And it was never about making good quality ice cream for customers that want it and need it. It was about trying to keep McDonald's on the hook for paying a lot of money and extra fees.
Wow, what a story McDonald's is. It's not just a fast food. There's drama that
layers.
goes.
Yeah.
It's juicy.
Very layered. So fascinating thing. I was wondering, I'm like, why is the FTC even involved with this? Now it makes sense. Thank you very much for the info. All right, we got some celebrity birthdays here today. Happy birthday to Dakota Johnson. She is turning 32 years old today. Also, happy birthday to Alicia Silverstone. She's turning 45 today. John Cicada from Miami had a bunch of hits back in the 90s. Just another day without you. He's 60 today. Russell Simmons is having a birthday today. He's 65. Susan Sarandon turning 75 today. Happy birthday to them. Also, happy 8th birthday to my son PJ on my 30th birthday. That's kind of cool. That is from Erica, your mom, and you can see him there. He's at a baseball game. Got a little Mets hat on there.
Oh, what a cutie.
That's an awesome picture.
Mom and son have the same birthday.
It's cute, huh?
It's adorable.
Also, happy 13th birthday, Rambo Ramsey. Love you very much. Mom, Dad, Jensen, and Gunner. That's a photo of a great diving football catch there on KVJ TV.
Wow.
Nice.
Watch it on YouTube right now. Also, happy birthday, Dad. Love and appreciate everything you do for us. That's from Logan, Jace, and Riley. Happy 5th birthday to Jackson Parker from Mommy, Daddy, and Bruno. Happy 4th birthday to Parker. Love Meemaw, Pawpaw, the Reeds, Aunt Janet, Mom, Dad, and Ryder. And that is a photo of him hugging something. There you go. It's a cute photo. And happy 10th birthday, James. Double digits from Mommy, Daddy, Nick, and Lily. Got a birthday, want it on the KVJ show, send us an email, let us know, mail@kvjshow.com. Wow, I already heard some amazing stories from the trip to the Keys over the weekend. Virginia Jbird, they went to a wedding there. Already heard the story about Virginia getting put to bed pretty early on Saturday night.
Which is probably the best thing that could have happened for her.
Yeah, I agree.
I believe we got some audio to go along with that coming up here.
We do.
Okay.
She forgot that. She didn't know I was recording her. So don't worry. I took out all the bad stuff. It's not bad. It's not bad.
All right, bruh. All right. You gonna do me dirty? Okay. I keep a log.
Whatever. Let it all out. I don't care.
Whatever you want to do to me, just do it.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if you guys can shake off the weekend. Get your brains going for a round of Think Fast. Got different categories here. Whoever can come up with a sensible answer the fastest is going to get the point. We got Virginia, Jbird, and Denny's all competing here today. All right, first up, Think Fast. It's something people jump off of starting with the letter D.
Doc!
Very nice.
All right, I'm waking up.
Look at that. Bird right out. Shoot. Bam. Okay, next up. It is something you get at the grocery store starting with the letter L.
Lettuce.
Bird.
Oh, wow.
So fast.
Bam.
He's good. And he would never buy lettuce.
You're right.
How'd you come up with that one?
That is weird.
Unless Kevin sent you to the store.
Yes. Okay, next up, Think Fast. A reason you get someone a card starting with the letter B.
Birthday.
Think we got Bird on that, do you think? Yeah, Bird.
Oh,
3-0.
wow.
3-0.
Wow.
Just like that. Bird can put it away here with another one.
Virginia, are you here?
No, my brain just broke. I'm trying to think about what this hidden audio is. You're in my head.
Oh, no.
Because now I'm getting texts from people that were at the wedding telling me, oh, yeah, I was in that audio too.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
nervous. I'm nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Anyone else involved, they have nothing to worry about. I edited that. They're fine. They're
It's just,
out.
this is all spotlight on Virginia.
This is all about Virginia.
So you guys don't have to worry about it. This is only Virginia.
It's only her life that's going to be ruined.
Yeah. Okay, Bird, you can put it away if you get this one.
Damn it.
Oh, so fast.
He's so good.
A place where you can get really fattening food that starts with the letter F.
Friendlies.
What'd you say, Virginia?
Fast food place.
She said fast. I said friendlies.
Friendlies. I don't know what's on the Friendlies menu.
It's very fattening.
Yeah.
Very fattening.
All right, well, Bird knows fattening. I don't even question that.
Look at you.
I was thinking fair food, but, Friendlies, we'll go with it. Look at that. Bird, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's riding a little too high.
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks a little too frisky.
I don't know how.
Yeah. We do have more stories coming up here from the trip to the Keys. I know some people were wanting to know because we talked about what didn't happen. People want to hear the story about the woman who ran the front desk of the hotel that broke down in tears when she was denied to do a prayer for the wedding. So we're going to hear that story.
Yeah,
That's gonna be coming up.
I got permission to say all these stories. I did. I asked.
Okay. And so we're all good.
It's just funny that the front desk girl, the girl that checks you in, wants to say a prayer during the ceremony.
That's sweet, yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah, she's denied. That's tough. She just obviously didn't take it well. So.
No.
All right, well, we'll hear that whole story coming up here. Can't wait to get to that. We got call 'em outs as well today, too.
The Key West is on the phone.
Yeah.
They're calling us out.
Just all of Key West. It's
All
like,
of
hello,
them.
this is Key West. We just want to let you guys know. Yeah, we got plenty of people on the phone here right now for call-em-outs for Virginia and Jbird from over the weekend.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
No, we were not. She's right. It was way more drunk stuff going on than that.
Yeah.
Virginia was not the drunkest. And neither was I, surprisingly.
Let me see. We got several different call-em-outs here from people who've sent in emails. They've used the mic drop feature on our app. So we got all kinds of stuff to call them out for here today. We got a lot of food stuff, including one from Dale, who sent this in on the WRMF app to us.
Hey, I need to call out the waiter that spilled soup on my crotch, and then he started blaming it on me. He was clearly high when he spilled it on me.
Clearly high.
Have you ever had that where you know the person waiting on you is really high?
And then they spill soup on you?
And then they'll take your order and they won't write it down. That's not going to come back the right way.
That's kind of crazy. Somebody said I was at Busch Gardens over the weekend with my fiance. As we were getting off one of the rides, walking towards the restroom, we noticed a little boy crying with fear. It was clear that he had lost his parents and was so scared, so I approached him and tried to help. When all of a sudden, I hear the dad call over, "Hey, Caleb, what the hell are you doing over there?" I yelled to the dad, "Sorry, was just trying to help him. He seemed scared." When Dad says, "It's okay, he's just an idiot." It was one of those things that are kind of funny, but also like, wait, what?
Oh, no. Poor kid.
That's all right. He's just an idiot. Get over here.
Damn, Caleb.
That seems tough, huh?
Sorry, bruh.
Let me see. Somebody wants to call out the D-bag DoorDash delivery guy who picked up my lunch from the ale house and then kept my food. Apparently he picked up 2 lunches, then never delivered them. Poor restaurant was struggling during their busiest time. Second, I'd like to do a good call-em out for the manager at the Miami Lakes Miller's Ale House, who not only redid my order super quick, but also threw in 2 pints of ice cream for free. That's how you do it.
That is how you do it.
That was nice.
And Jbird, just for you, the ice cream was a vanilla ice cream with Oreo, Heath Bar, caramel, and hot fudge. It was the best for a Friday evening. Diana sent that in.
Ooh, yes, Diana.
That's how you do management right, though. Nice job. Not it was even your issue.
That's what happens when you do the delivery stuff with the app involved. You have the food app and then you have the restaurant. And there's confusion sometimes. And sometimes it's the restaurant's fault. Sometimes it's the driver's fault. And they always point the finger at the other one.
And then you can never figure out whose fault it is because they're both going to blame it on the other. And then you're just like, I got to just take it.
You're lucky it worked out good for you. There's times where you'll pay for a meal and you may not get the whole meal and you're still going to get charged for it. So it worked out good for you.
Yeah.
There's also times when you forget to put in your new address like Jbird and send all kind of food over to your old house and the people eat it.
I've done that. I've done that a lot, actually.
That's tough. Yeah.
Those people were like, "Sweet Tijuana Flats.
One time,
this is awesome."
One time's too much. I've done it 4.
4.
Those people were like, "This is great."
Well, the one time I did it, and then I went outside to go look for it because I thought it was on my block somewhere. I'm like, "Oh, it's in West Palm, not Palm Beach Gardens."
Here's another mic drop call out. This is from Gina.
So I want to call out the electrician who attempted to fix my bedroom ceiling fan. All he did was sweat on top of my bed.
Oh.
Like I literally had damp sweat marks on my sheets after he was done. It was disgusting. And not to mention I paid him $250 and my fan is still broken.
It's not a win. Yeah.
Do you burn those sheets?
I mean, why didn't the dude get a ladder? Why is he on her bed?
It doesn't sound professional.
That doesn't sound professional at all.
No.
An electrician should not be on your bed.
No, it doesn't feel right.
That's a good question, though. I need a ceiling fan fixed. So for some reason, I can't get it going. How much does that cost? An electric? Do you know these things?
It depends.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
I forgot we were on the air.
Somebody texted this calling out Walmart. I was there on Saturday trying to purchase a Halloween inflatable decoration that they were displaying. They did not have it, but the entire garden department was filled with Christmas decorations. So jumping right to the Christmas.
Get it together. Come on now. These not just Walmart, a lot of places that have Halloween decorations are selling out.
They are?
Yeah.
I got to get on this crap ASAP. The ones that I really want to get are the ones from Home Depot. They're the ones that are moving around. I want to put one on my roof. Like a monster looking over the town.
over the town.
Sounds easy. Sounds like a project you could totally handle.
All right. Hey, don't let me. Should I remind you? I got the secret audio. I got more. I decided to edit some out. I can always get that back up there.
TikTok is causing some call-em-outs. Somebody wants to call out the jackass at John Smith subs on Friday night. We had to listen to his phone at full blast going through TikTok videos while he waited for his sub. So rude and inconsiderate. So annoying. Yeah, those things are really jarring. My son will lay next to me in bed while I'm trying to watch something and just go through TikTok videos. I'm like, dude, do you have earbuds or something? Because there is nothing more distracting. Because it's really loud in your face. Or I don't know what it is. He's on the threads where everybody screams.
Oh, boy.
What is it with kids and screaming? They're always like, ah! And I'm like, why is everyone screaming in your TikTok videos?
We were coming back from the Keys yesterday, and Virginia wanted the back seat, so she was laying down. I was in the front. We're both really hungover. And she's on TikTok, and there's no music playing. It's just Panda driving in silence, and then Virginia in the background going through the loudest TikTok video. And so she's watching a video. She gets bored with it, so it's in midstream. To the next one.
It does. It's jarring. TikTok is so jarring. If you're not plugged into it, it's very annoying. And somebody else texting in here for a call him out. I want to call the kids in 6th grade at the school I teach at who thought it was cool to follow the TikTok trend and smear poo on the walls. Ew. Yeah, TikTok is causing a lot of problems. There's daily stories about those lick challenges or whatever they are, where they've been either devious licks is what they call them. They've been doing things where you're supposed to steal things out of school, vandalize things in school, smack a staff member is one that I know has got people all over South Florida, including the Broward County School District's been commenting on it. And I saw that a Florida high school student got arrested after allegedly throwing rubbing alcohol on a teacher.
What the hell?
Yeah. So, yeah, the schools are not loving TikTok.
No, my daughter's school sent out a note, and it said, look, if anybody slaps a staff member, we're just getting the police involved. You're not going to have to worry about school administration punishing you.
Yeah.
It's assault.
Right.
And you're going to be going to juvie, so have fun with that.
TikTok's turning us versus them, the kids versus the adults.
It really
and they're
is.
getting them all riled up, man.
Yeah, that happened at Cypress Lake High School in Lee County, so on the West Coast. So unfortunately, these kids are doing this stuff.
I mean, I never in my wildest dreams would have thought about smacking a staff member in school. My mind would never have gone there.
And now they're doing poop stuff every week.
Is that new?
It's getting every week you have this new.
The poo challenge.
Is poo new?
The devious poo challenge. I don't know.
That's next level.
Yeah.
Come on. What are we doing?
Sounds pretty crazy. So there you go. All right. Well, you got any call them outs? Even some good ones too. Love to hear those. Caitlin had a positive call out. She said, not too long ago, you guys talked about the many uses of Vicks Vapor Rub and how it can be used in the ear. Well, I'm happy to say that this was another useless tidbit brought to us by Jbird. It actually worked. I'm a dispatcher for PBSO, so obviously clogged, aching ears is not conducive to my job. I tried out the Vicks, and next morning my ears were unclogged. Thank you, Jbird and the KVJ show, for saving me from having to call out sick.
Wow.
You guys are really doing God's work.
Look at you, Bird.
Yeah.
Feels great. It does. And please call me doctor for the rest of the show.
Healer, heal thyself.
Right.
How's your hand?
Terrible.
Yeah, I keep seeing you shaking it over there.
I put a Band-Aid and some medical grade Neosporin on him yesterday.
Yeah.
Guess what? The Band-Aid's gone.
Well, that was 24 hours ago. How long are you supposed to keep a Band-Aid on?
Those are supposed to be waterproof and super durable Band-Aids.
But they're not bird-proof, Virginia.
Yeah, I love when Virginia helps me out with some medical stuff and then berates me why I didn't do it right.
Yeah, you didn't do it right, yeah. You messed it up.
Dog, I had that on for 20 hours.
Yeah. I'll probably got to just keep reapplying and check
Good thing I'm not pitching today.
Is your hand or anything turning any weird colors?
My finger is swollen a bit on one side. This side's a little swollen. And
kind of black, or is that
that is way
kind of? Yeah.
It's purple.
That is way more swollen than yesterday. You need to go and get it looked at.
Huh?
Because you said it hurts in your hand and your arm
well,
now.
It's more morphing a little bit into the hand.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, I had covered the entire weekend down in the Keys.
No, you didn't.
I know. I know. Just doing a joke.
All the germs on Duval.
The Keys are clean.
Who knows where that hand's been?
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh, boy. Yeah, welcome to the Monday KVJ show. Virginia Jbird back from an interesting weekend in the Keys. They had a wedding down there. Got a lot more of that coming up, including some audio and some additional stories. If you've missed any of that, we'll unpack that here in a little bit. Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. I don't recall making audio.
Well, because you didn't know it was happening.
Oh, that's disconcerting.
You always say, "Oh, Kev, I love secret audio." Oh.
Not when it's me. I love taking secret audio of you.
Yeah, it's not real fun when it's the other way around. You're like, oh, okay.
Oh, boy, what did I do?
It's a little bit blurry over the weekend.
Fell into some shots accidentally.
Yeah, that was Saturday. Was Friday calm?
Friday, I got there
Friday.
too late. I got there
Okay.
too late. We got there and I went right to bed.
Yeah, I was at a 7. It took us 7 hours to get down to the Keys.
Okay.
So
nothing really went on Friday night then.
I went out and had fun.
Okay.
But nothing. Yeah, well, yeah, there was an altercation.
That's it?
That's it.
Who was the altercation with?
There was some drunk guy on Duval Street, and he
Okay.
wouldn't leave the group alone.
Oh, okay.
And he kept harassing.
He was kind of stalking the group. It was
Yeah.
kind of creepy to hear them tell the story the next day.
He was stalking the group, and then the guy would not stop. So then one of the girls in the group got mad at him. He wouldn't still leave, and then Bigfoot got involved, which led to him taking a water bottle, throwing it at the guy's feet. It then led to a chase down the street. The guy...
Who was chasing whom?
Bigfoot was chasing the guy.
That guy needs to run.
The one guy, so the drunk guy's screaming at Bigfoot, and then the guy, he cuts in front of another car and like almost kind of punches the car because this guy's all not Bigfoot, the drunk guy.
Yeah.
So the car stops. The biggest guy gets out of the car, goes, "Bitch, don't you hit my car? You want to fight?" And then she goes, "Yeah, man, you got this one.
Get him! Get him!"
Handed him off to somebody. There's no doubt that guy got his ass kicked somewhere on the ball.
He was trying to. I guess
Yeah.
he wanted to get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
That's what happens sometimes.
Duval can get that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
He
remember-
was like obnoxious though with
Yeah.
it. The way he was following the
Yeah.
group from bar to bar and
Yeah.
like harassing people in the group. Like, what
I
are you
just-
doing?
Some people, when they party, they get fun. Some people get annoying and...
Well, but Bigfoot, you know, he's a good fighter, and he doesn't
Yeah.
want to fight anymore. He's
Right.
at an age where he does not want to fight.
Right.
He's constantly telling the dude, "Stop, leave, turn around.
I'm
go,
here for my
go,
wedding.
go."
I don't want
Exactly.
drama.
Right.
But you're gonna make me kick your ass.
I don't want to do this.
You push too far.
Push too far.
So that was the craziest thing I think that happened on Friday.
What bars, do you know what bars you're hitting up on Friday?
Couldn't tell you.
No clue, huh?
But even if I was sober, I couldn't tell you that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Just somewhere on Duval.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
They all kind of look the same to me after a while.
Hey, what do you know? I'm in another bar here.
Yeah, some guy's playing acoustic. He's got a
We
long-
were like right around the middle of Duval Street, like right in the dead middle.
Okay.
So we spent a good bit of time at Willie T's.
Okay, yeah, Willie T's is fun.
It's kind of half indoor, half outdoor.
Yeah.
That was fun. They've got money all stapled to the roof of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a fun little trick. Yeah, that's a good little place, Willie T's.
That's kind of where we spent most of our money, right there.
Yeah, I'd been down the Keys. I think the last time was with y'all for a KVJ event maybe 9 or 10 years ago.
Okay.
I think it's the last time
It's
I
been way
went.
too long for me. Yeah,
It's
I'm
so
down.
fun.
It is.
I was just having the best time, just walking up and down Duval, just shopping and chasing little chickens.
Yeah, I want to do the old person Keys trip where you go, you get a nice relaxing buzz, and then you go shop. You go do some drunk
Okay.
shopping. You don't have time to do that when you are...
You're not raging.
Raging in the
Yeah,
Keys.
right.
To celebrate love.
Yeah, to celebrate love. Well, we got this clip from several people. Drew, Melanie, 2 people that sent this in. The words that were hard to pronounce segment that you guys did. And don't know if you realize what it sounds like when you're playing it at half speed. Melanie said this segment was hilarious listening at half speed on the podcast. the Worcestershire rural and familiarity. So funny. Here's what it sounded like. Now, you can listen to our podcast on any podcast app. We have it on the WRMF app as well, and you can play it at different speeds. You can speed it up and play it faster, but then sometimes you can actually slow down the audio to play it at half speed, which is what they've done here. And this is what this one segment sounded like. Similarly.
I think I got it, but it doesn't sound smooth.
It's not clean.
It's not clean, baby.
Going through the rest of the top 10. Familiarly. Ooh.
Familiarity. Familiar.
We celebrate been drinking.
Oh my. Familiarity. Oh my gosh. Familiarity.
Are you sure you're sober?
I'm sure of nothing in this world.
Familiarity?
Thank you. Familiarity.
No.
Familiarity.
There you go. A lot of times just hammered on the show, but if not, we sound hammered.
I still can't say it.
Yeah. And we also got this email from Denise. She said on Friday, when you guys were doing the singing challenge, and Denny's chose the Bee Gees, and y'all started singing along, you have to replay that clip, but only focus on Virginia's voice. OMG, it is hilarious. I believe we were singing How Deep Is Your Love. We're all doing that, and Virginia was chiming in as well.
I thought I would try to go high.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
all right, let me see what I got.
Get them harmonies.
Yeah, it's the Bee Gees. They go high.
So we're all harmonizing here on the show. It's a song association game where you name a word, and then you got to sing a popular song with that word in it. And we're doing How Deep Is Your Love?
How deep is your love?
How deep is your love? I really need to know. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be.
That's very, very high and muppety in there.
I was like, uh-oh. I think I went too high.
Yeah, the Bee Gees, yeah.
Now I'm in it.
Am I still drunk? I don't think that sounds that bad.
It belongs to you and me. I believe in life.
Oh, the sweet dulcet tones of one Virginia Sinicki.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Did have a couple more call 'em outs. Wanted to mention. Somebody said, yeah, I got a really good call 'em out for Vanilla Ice. He was on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune last night and won $30,000 for Little Smiles.
Woohoo! Yes, he did.
Yeah. Definitely need to make note of that. You said he was cranking along. He didn't win, but he still got a lot of cash for him, huh?
Yes, he was doing really good in the beginning, and then it's just the luck of the wheel.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he just the wheel at the end was more favorable to Caroline Ray.
Okay. I guess it is a lot of it luck of the draw and what comes
It
out.
is.
It
You
is.
could be riding high one round and then you get bankrupt.
Yep.
Okay. Great for him to play for a Little Smiles, though. Thank you very much to Rob for doing that. Somebody else said, I'd like to call out my wife. I noticed this morning she put on the quote-unquote good panties, and that means tonight is going to be a good night.
Wow.
And Virginia, you have good panties?
Definitely.
Okay, so Panda knows if those go on that they're going to come off in his hands later?
Yeah, he usually doesn't see the bad panties.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I have granny panties and stuff, and
Do you have a drawer for that? It's like bad panty drawer?
No, they're all in the same drawer, but I know them by sight. I don't even have to pull them out to tell you which ones are for his eyes and not for his eyes.
So Panda's never seen you in granny panties?
Maybe accidentally.
And he didn't tell you about it?
He's like, okay. That's how it goes. So there you go. So congratulations to them. So happy for everybody having a good day on this Monday. Can't wait to unpack this. We heard a little bit about what went down in the Keys over the weekend. Jbird, Virginia went there for a wedding. Heard that Virginia was put to bed by her husband Panda on Saturday night before the sun even went down. So Virginia went down before the sun.
She had a real early night, which is not That's not how she gets down usually. It's very uncharacteristic of the witch.
I know. I got into those shots. I told you the story earlier. I was trying to impress somebody with my shot-taking skills that I don't have anymore.
Yeah, the reception was still going on, and Panda had to put her to bed.
She was out there.
Luckily, I was staying on property, so it was
okay.
pretty easy to get me out of there.
This is, I would say, an hour before, if I had to guess.
Okay,
before
countdown.
she went to bed.
Okay, countdown.
Yeah.
So this wasn't as bad as it got.
Yeah, this is in my room. It's the first time she meets the Naps.
The people that gave you the ride down to Key West.
We talked about them. We had such a great time together. It was great to see my old friends.
Yeah.
It was awesome, but they'd never met Virginia. Virginia never met them, and she's a little excited to meet the Naps.
So this is the introduction.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get it halfway through. So
the introduction's happening.
Yeah,
okay.
they've been hanging out for a little bit.
So are you in a room with the Naps and then Virginia comes into the room?
It's Virginia, I believe it's Bob. I'm not sure. I don't think his wife was in the room. I believe a couple other people were in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just chilling in like somebody's room at the hotel?
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the beginning part of the clip. Everyone's confused with what Virginia was talking about.
All right, Trader, let's hear this audio.
Okay.
Secretly recording me.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy girls are the best in bed. Crazy girls are the best in bed.
Okay, all right.
She's just talking shop.
Okay, all right.
And it's like, all right, yeah. What are you talking about? Why are you bringing this up? What?
Just out of nowhere.
She's the opposite of crazy. She's the sweetest, most docile.
I'll come right now.
So Virginia.
So are you saying she's terrible in bed?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to wonder. You're saying you're giving her.
Who am I trash talking?
You're gossiping about somebody at the wedding in front of the Naps you just met.
I'm sorry, Naps.
This is the introduction to Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we're talking not that Bob had just met her maybe 3 minutes.
Okay.
It's like, all right, hey, good to meet you, Virginia.
I love it so far.
You're scaring the Naps. Bob, don't leave. Virginia's scared. Virginia's scared. She's scaring you.
No, it's time for you to go. I know, it's alright.
She's scaring you.
I'm
not afraid of this
Bob.
I love the naps. Stop ruining the naps for me. I love the naps.
Don't sleep on the naps.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on the naps.
Don't sleep on the naps.
That's Bob.
That's right. Don't sleep on the naps.
That's the Naps tagline.
I love that.
Don't sleep on
Don't sleep on the naps.
The Naps have a great tagline.
Every family needs one.
Your dad's a juicy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care if you video this. Video this. Punch.
Oh! She's trying to punch my nuts right now. She didn't get him. She did not punch my nuts. She's drunk and she's trying to punch me.
Oh boy. Oh jeez.
And then I right after that happened, I go to pee and I'm maybe in there 15 seconds. I come back out. It's just Virginia by herself. The room cleared out.
Everyone's gone.
Where did everybody go?
I was having a great time.
Then I go, Virginia. You gotta calm down. You keep going in on me, and it's get to a point where I'm not having fun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, we went through some of the more interesting stories. We heard about Bigfoot throwing the water bottle at the dude's foot that was harassing the group.
The guy deserved that. He was doing protecting the group.
Yes. Okay. Did we hear about Jbird and Bigfoot's brother getting into a very public altercation with somebody who was groping a woman in the wedding group?
Look, all I know is I'm hanging out with the Naps at one of the bars, and next thing I know, there's a dude getting thrown out of the bar.
What?
And all this talk about, don't you ever do this again, or I'll kick you, blah, blah, blah. Somebody in the group was I was getting reports. He was playing with girls' ponytails. They didn't want him to.
Oh, man.
He's grabbing some butts. They didn't want that.
No.
And
come on, Urban Meyer.
You can't do that crap. You're going to get your ass kicked if you do that.
Right.
And the guy wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't leave. So Bigfoot's brother protects the group, gets him out of there.
Yeah.
That turns into a big thing. But now as he's getting taken away, just to calm the situation down, it's the guy that was doing the groping. He's now with one of the people he did that with outside. And there's no bouncers, there's no police, nothing.
Right.
So now it's just me, the one he did it to, and the guy that did it. And he's not leaving, and I'm trying to be...
He's still talking to her after he groped her?
I'm being calm. I go, you need to leave right now. You're going to get your ass kicked. Seriously.
Right.
Just please. I'm trying to, and he wouldn't leave. And now he starts going like this. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to her.
Oh,
I go, you got to calm down, blah, blah, blah. It escalated. So then he wouldn't leave. So then I got into a thing with him.
Oh, no. Oh, no. So...
Did you guys hit each other?
No. I called him a bitch. I said, you need to go. I think his wife came out, tried to defend him.
Wait,
his wife's defending him about groping?
Guy has a wife?
I think she was confused. I don't think she knew what was going on. You know, all this goes on. There's confusion.
It's all chaos.
There's chaos
fueled by
going
alcohol.
On. People I care about are telling me their version of it.
Oh,
and I
boy.
know this happened because the guy admitted to it happening.
Yeah.
So what happened was he ends up... So I tell him, get the hell out of here, blah, blah, blah. And then now they're backing me off.
Oh, my goodness.
So he finally leaves, and I go back outside just to chill with the naps. And he comes back 20 minutes later. He's out there talking to the naps.
He returned?
Yes. I go...
Can't stay away.
Was his wife still with him?
I think his wife was mad. I think she was not there. It was just him. Now he's trying to apologize, but he's drunk and repeating himself.
Yeah.
And I know what's going on.
Right.
I know people want to take him. They want his head on a stick.
Right.
I said, dude, what are you doing here? I'm calm now. I go, look, I'm sorry it all escalated so bad because I'm trying to get him out of there because I know if someone sees him again.
Ugly, yeah.
Yes. And he wouldn't go. And he goes, I just want to apologize. I want to apologize.
Not a good time.
I go, you're going to ruin the night for the bride and the groom.
Right. Yeah.
I go, I'm in the wedding party, dude. You're not ruining the night for me.
Apologize tomorrow.
You need to leave. Yeah. And then he finally left. But yeah, it got really, really weird.
That's a lot of drama.
It's a lot of drama.
Yeah, that's tiring.
No
wonder your voice is shot today.
You can't do that.
You never told the story about the front desk girl.
Yeah, that's the other one I want to hear, too. The front desk girl at the hotel, she broke down in tears when she got denied to do a prayer for the wedding.
She was so sweet and excited and bubbly. But you know how sometimes somebody, maybe just they're too familiar too quick?
Okay.
That was her.
Okay.
And she doesn't know them. She's the front desk girl at the hotel.
Well, I think she inserted herself of saying, I'm doing this at your wedding.
I'm doing a prayer at your wedding.
And everyone's like, oh, look, not everyone was...
Nobody's asking for this.
Well, not everyone's down for that. And if people that are involved in the wedding don't want that, and it keeps getting pushed,
just say it out
starts
loud.
to cause some tension that nobody needs during a wedding. There's already weirdness going on. You got people from all over the country drinking, chilling, and you're there to have a good time.
Yeah.
So any extra little monkey wrench in the plan is going to throw things off a bit.
You know what? You should just put her to the side, be going, hey, can you pray for this guy that's groping people? And we'll have you do that, and we'll take care of this over here.
He did need to be.
He needed prayer.
Yeah, he's the one who needed the prayer. Be like, hey, if you got the prayer machine, go get this guy.
I guess something happened to where she goes, oh, I got to pray for this couple. Long story short, she was told at the final hour she's not doing the prayer, and it turned to tears.
She started crying.
But I think even before the final hour, there was tears because she wasn't going to be doing the prayer. And it got to the point where...
Was she drunk too?
I don't know. That's a great question. I really don't know.
I don't think she was. I think she just wanted to pray.
No one's stopping you.
She was very nice and sweet, but that can be...
What's she doing in Key West?
It can be over the top if you don't want that. It's too much and too... it's too familiar too soon. And people didn't want a prayer, man.
I'm going to check you in, and then I'm going to pray at your wedding.
She might have misread the group.
Her heart was in the right spot.
Yeah, they may need prayer, but they don't want it.
You got to read the room, man.
Yeah, you're right. Wow. We do a lot of dumb things. Sometimes when we do it, we're little kids. Other times, we are drunk adults. Can you tell the difference? Okay, we got some people that have submitted some stories for us to try to figure out here. Little kid or drunk adult. We got from the WRMF app, Sarah had put this in. Was she a little kid or a drunk adult when she did this?
I love salt so much that I ate an entire bowl once and I puked my guts out.
She ate an entire bowl of salt.
Oh my gosh, what a punishment that would be!
Shoot their guts
That's
out.
terrible.
Oh.
Wow.
I love salt and all, but
Salt is delicious. Now, do you think she was a little kid or a drunk adult when she did this?
that sounds like a little kid.
Totally.
It reminds me of sugar.
Yeah.
Okay. Little kid, you think, would have just plowed through the salt?
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, I think drunks like salt, though, too. I mean, they like,
They
salty
shouldn't.
pretzels.
Dries
and
you
all that.
out.
It does, yeah. On top of the alcohol. You guys going little kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just do something different. I'll go drunk adult on this.
So when I was a kid in kindergarten, we had these bowls for the 5 different tastes, and we were allowed to dip our fingers in them to taste them. And when the teacher wasn't looking, I ate the entire bowl of salt. Wow. And about an hour later, I just tossed my cookies everywhere, and it was disgusting. There was vomit all over the place. It even landed on some of the kids. It was not pretty.
Oh. That's why you always got to watch kids.
Yes, you really do, because they are not so bright and they love to just do the most awkward stuff.
Who think a kid be chowing down a whole bowl of salt?
Rocco is that way. He loves salt.
Yeah.
If I would let him, he would probably do the same thing as her.
Wow. Well, okay. I guess we found out that when you do, you barf. Okay, we got Dale who left us this. Little kid or drunk adult?
I got caught by my neighbor giving myself a mohawk while naked.
Is he talking about me?
I could see you in your backyard giving yourself a nude haircut.
I absolutely. That sounds like just my game.
Such a Jbird move.
So you thinking drunk adult on
Yes,
this?
that's drunk adult.
Virginia?
I'm going drunk adult as well.
Yeah, I think I will too.
So I was a drunk adult. My girlfriend broke up with me, and so I wasn't thinking very clearly. So I decided to get hammered and get myself a mohawk. I guess I wanted to look like Mr. T. Like one of my neighbors saw me, and he was like, "Golly, man, put some clothes on."
Golly, man, put some clothes on.
I love it.
Okay, that sounded like it. What do you think about Aaron here? Little kid or drunk adult when he did this?
I got poked in the eye with a corn dog stick and had to go to the hospital.
Got poked in the eye with a corn dog stick and had to go to the hospital.
I know Virginia bought a corn dog yesterday. She bought it down in the Keys and brought it back home up here.
She did.
She did.
I brought it for Rocco. He loves corn dogs.
I was so afraid she was going to eat that thing in the car. I'm like, oh, do not gross me out.
Have you had Dion's fried chicken? It's a Keys thing. It's like a gas station fried chicken. You know I'll get down with the gas station fried chicken. They had fried chicken. They had corn dogs. They had everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a really cool place. It
Yeah.
kind of they had some nice, like, old school jazz playing.
Oh, that is cool. Do you know where
Yeah,
that
it was
is?
really peaceful. Somewhere in between Key Largo and Isla Mirada.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's so many weird little shops like that all the way down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in
But
the
that's a
Keys.
thing. I guess Dion's fried chicken. That's a Keys.
Dion's fried
The
chicken.
chicken of the Keys, it's called.
Chicken of the Keys. Huh. Okay. So what are we going with here? Stick in the eye. Was that a little kid or a drunk adult thing? From a corn dog. I'm going to go little kid
I
because
am
corn dog's a
too.
little kid. Seems like that.
Yeah.
little kid.
Okay.
I was a little kid. I got into a fight with my older brother, and halfway through the fight, he took a corn dog stick and shoved it in my face. And
wow.
I ended up going to the emergency room. So.
Wow. You want to talk about a kid is in trouble. You poke somebody's eye with a corn dog stick?
We could do that for Do It, Bitch, the punishment.
That's going to be the next thing we do.
So intense.
Corn dog stick to the eye.
Wow.
What's worse than the Packy chip? That.
Wow. Oh, it is Monday. Sometimes coming off of a weekend, it's really kind of tough to get back in the groove. Maybe you had a wedding in the Keys and you're just not like feeling yourself. So it is really kind of tough to get the groove on. Somebody else said, my FMLs, I'm back to work after a week-long honeymoon cruise vacation.
Oh.
Imagine that. You've been on a cruise ship for a week and now you're like, okay, we got to fire this thing back up. It's tough. It's not easy. So there's a website called F My Life. It's basically people comically posting things going wrong in their life. Maybe you can feel a little bit better about yours. Somebody said, today I told a lady that came into my clothing store that I thought her abstract-looking necklace was pretty. She responded, oh, that's actually a pipe that goes into my lung.
Oh, it's not a necklace.
Gosh, man. People love getting sometimes you can't get involved.
Just like, why did I have to say anything? I'm trying to be nice and...
Oh.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Somebody said today I went to work and I said hi to my boss and he reached towards me. I thought he was trying to give me a hug, so I awkwardly hugged him back. Turned out he's just trying to fix my shirt collar.
Oh man, I
had this kind of interactions with a boss.
I had a terrible interaction a couple weeks ago when I was doing that Russ Market thing in Lake Park. I saw a guy I went to high school with, and I go, "Hey man, nice to see you." And he went for the shaking hand. I went for the hug, and I basically armpitted his face. I took him to Pity City. It was so awkward. And I did this all in front of his wife and kids who didn't know me. And I go, "Oh, you got the family here. Hey, how's it going?" Like, hey, what is going on?
Somebody else put on the FML site, today I woke up early in the morning after sleeping 3 hours. I stepped into my kitchen. I made myself a cup of coffee like usual, and I'm sipping away on my hot coffee while studying until I noticed a dead cockroach. Then I found 3 more in my coffee maker. FML.
Oh, boy.
That is tough.
That is going to be kind of tough, isn't it?
Ugh.
Yeah. So there you go. If you're having a bad Monday, imagine if that's going on.
At least you didn't drink roach legs.
It's true.
Ugh.
Somebody said today I sent my resume to a former coworker to get some pointers, except that I sent it to his old work email account, and now my boss knows I'm looking for a new job.
Oh, whoopsie.
Yeah, that's not good.
Gotta double check your work.
Yeah. Somebody said today I found my daughter's, quote, sex songs playlist. I was more disappointed, though, by her poor taste in music than the fact that she is already sexually active.
It's labeled sex songs?
Apparently so.
It's troubling.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said, today I realized I love my boyfriend's cat more than my boyfriend. The only reason we're still together is I don't want to lose custody of the cat. FML. That happens in relationships.
Yeah.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Today, we ran out of disposable gloves at work. After saying how grossed out I was by having to touch raw chicken with my bare hands, my female boss says, just imagine you're touching yourself. That's what I do. Whoa. I'm even more grossed out now. FML.
Oh, my gosh.
What?
That was unexpected.
Wait, what?
It's so funny. Sometimes people just say things you go,
my
what
gosh.
did you just say?
Wow. Somebody said today I caught my mother-in-law trying to plant a GPS tracker on my car.
Wow.
Whoa.
What does she think you're up to?
Wow.
How do you handle that? Especially, let's say you're innocent and you're not doing anything shady. You have your mother-in-law doing that. That would be...
Yeah, we'd have to...
You got to confront that.
Yeah, we'd have to have a talk. Somebody else posted on the FML site. Today, I was in a meeting at work. In the middle of our CEO's speech, I accidentally farted. Everybody heard it, including my boss, who looked over and said, anything else you want to add?
Okay, if that happens to you, you accidentally fart in front of a group of people during a meeting, what's your move? Do you keep going? Do you bring it up?
I mean, I think if everybody knows, you gotta laugh at it, right?
Yes.
That's a pretty good line, though. Yeah, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so there you go. If you think your Monday's going bad, other people got it as well.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Oh, you think your neighborhood's bad? Apparently, there's a shooting range in Michigan that's going to be closed temporarily while the authorities investigate complaints of, quote, bullet striking neighboring homes.
Oh, no.
I mean,
shouldn't they make sure that building is fortified?
It just doesn't seem like a very safe or a good place. I mean, you don't want to put a shooting range with open targets right out in the middle of the neighborhood.
Dude.
Yeah.
You can't make sure that bullets can't penetrate your walls?
Yeah, that's, oh my goodness. That's not good. If you think that's a bad place to live, listen to this. A couple bought a house outside Washington, D.C., and did not know that there was apparently an alleged case of possession there. And the case was so famous, it inspired the movie The Exorcist.
Wow, they bought the Exorcist house?
They bought the Exorcist house, and here they are sounding off about it.
When our realtor called us and told us we got it, I Googled it, and then I think I screamed.
I think we definitely looked up whether or not, like, a prior possession was an escape cause from a house under contract and realized that it wasn't.
Honestly, the first thing I thought was, oh God, this is going to tank our resale value. And then the next thought I had was, maybe I better rewatch that, start learning more about what it is that we just bought. And also, I had no idea that was even based on a real story. I feel somewhat ridiculous even saying this, but thinking about it and thinking about how it was a demonic possession was like, well, demons don't usually attach themselves to houses. And, my house has odds of a demonic possession that are just as equal as anybody else's house. And to me, that was always the scariest part of the movie The Exorcist, is that this could happen to anybody.
Keep telling yourself that your house isn't more likely to be haunted.
Yeah.
Go to bed with that.
What is she talking about?
Yeah, what the hell is she talking about?
You're out of your mind.
That's a good movie. You would not do well with that movie, Virginia. But have you seen that one? The Exorcist?
The Exorcist, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's really, I've never seen it. Me and Denny's and his wife Jen watched it about a year ago.
It's too scary.
Pretty damn creepy.
Honestly, if I were her, I would get another house and turn around and turn that into an Airbnb. Did you see just last week they're renting out the Scream house where you can go and stay in that one that they used in the movie?
Yeah, all that creepy stuff does well.
I think you make a ton of money. Could you imagine putting that out? Be like, hey, would you like to stay in the Airbnb? People like Jbird would be like, in a heartbeat.
It would make a ton of money.
The Exorcist house would absolutely make a ton of money.
And by the way, I was asking the locals, the Lokes, as they call them down in Key West, Robert the Doll's not down there anymore.
Where is he?
He's been moved.
No way.
Yeah, you can't find Robert. I was trying to find Robert the Doll. They said he's not down there anymore.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Unless the Lokes are messing with, me. I don't know.
Well, that's crazy.
Did you ask a few different people?
I did. I asked a bunch of, because I was trying to find, I wanted to go find Robert the Doll to go make a taunting video. They say you're not supposed to take selfies with it. I want to take some selfies.
Well, hold the breath. I mean, that's actually a really big story.
Unless the people were wrong. I asked 4 different people. Nope. They said, oh yeah, Robert the Doll's not here anymore.
I can't imagine it. Where would they take him? I mean, his whole legend came out of what had happened in Key West. Where the heck would they take Robert the Doll?
Yes, maybe someone else has got some research on that.
Wow, I had not heard that. That didn't even make sense that they would move the doll. I don't even get that.
Yeah.
I wonder how Robert likes that, because he seems to like being...
I hope I'm wrong.
Huh. Yeah, I don't see anything on it. Okay, I'll check in that. Other stories we got here in the Whacked Out News today. They say police in Toronto are looking for a man who's stealing dirty diapers from a daycare center.
Dude.
They say he's done it multiple times and they don't know why.
I think we do know why.
Oh, God.
What the heck?
Wow, there's some weird people out there. There's a guy in Lithuania that wanted to stop drinking alcohol, and for some reason, he replaced alcohol with eating metal nails, screws, nuts, and knives. Doctors had to remove more than 2 pounds of metal from his insides. Like, that's how you want to quit? That's not part of the 12 steps, dude.
Why would you
Step
ever do
2,
that?
eat a wrench.
It's just insanity. How does your brain go there?
I don't know. People are so weird. 3 years ago, a man was carrying a box to the basement for his fiancée. He tripped over her shoes, fell down the steps, and then tried to sue her. And now a court's ruled that he can't sue her. But here's the craziest part of the story. They've since gotten married.
Oh, my gosh.
What?
He wants to sue her?
You want to sue her for leaving her shoes there, and then you still marry this woman?
That's such a goofy story.
That's probably why they threw it out. Be like, going, obviously you're not too upset about it. If you'd still marry her. I don't know. There's a Japanese company that is selling tiny socks. Tiny socks so small they only cover your big toe. What?
That's adorable.
Apparently you're supposed to put them on before your other socks or pantyhose to keep the nail of your big toe from snagging the other material.
Huh. Okay.
Feel like it's got a purpose? Are you buying, Virginia?
I do like tiny socks.
Okay.
It makes me laugh.
That's a cool story. You ever hear about really ancient beer recipes? They've been making this for thousands of years, and now they have discovered ancient beer in 9,000-year-old Chinese pots.
Wow.
That's really cool.
9,000-year-old beer Would you drink that?
Yes, I would. If I knew I wasn't going to die and only just get really sick, I would drink it.
They don't know. Oh, okay, really sick, you're good with that?
Yeah. I did the 1-chip challenge, bruh.
That's right. And they say here, 1 in 8 people say they don't plan to buy anything for family and friends who do not share the same COVID-19 opinions as them.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
it's
my
breaking
goodness.
up families.
Oh, my goodness. 1 in 8.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I guess it is. Man, it's more than 10%. So that's crazy. I mean, what are the holidays going to be like if people are fighting like that?
If you start bringing up the vaccine during dinner at the holidays, why?
Yeah.
I can't with that.
Well, and this is kind of crazy too because the CDC just came out with a new recommendation. If you're going to be hosting Thanksgiving, they say get a window fan. They say to open doors and windows, set the fan up to blow air out. They say it'll also pull fresh air in through the other open windows, which is all good for us here in South Florida. But what if you're in Buffalo? I mean, what happens with that? Is that
It'll
still
be a little chilly.
You think it might be a little chilly. So I don't know. That's what they're saying. If you're going to be hosting Thanksgiving, that's the way to do it. You're talking about how Robert the Doll has moved, Jbird. You're in the Keys and you're looking to go see Robert, and the locals were telling you that he has moved.
Yeah, and I believe some people in the chat room have done some research as well. And I was just doing it on the street. Hey, guys, Robert the Doll.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where's it at? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And they would tell me that it's been moved, but no one really had an answer where he went to.
Huh.
The guy from Ghost Adventures, Zach Baggins, I guess he's got it. And he's got a museum, and then that's where the doll is now.
Yeah, I think in October they do something different because it's October, Robert the Doll.
Oh, okay.
I think they move it in October, and then someone told me it was in Vegas.
Yeah, I don't know. They say it annually gets rotated to the old post office and custom house. I don't know if that's still in Key West in October. They take it there. So I don't know what it is. And somebody texted and said, who is this Robert the Doll? If you don't know the legend, it is a doll that belonged to Robert Eugene Otto, an eccentric artist who gave it to his kid as a birthday gift. And according to the legend, the doll has supernatural abilities that allow it to move, change its facial expressions, and make giggling sounds. There are reports that maybe some of the staff who practice voodoo gave it to the kid and put a curse on it.
Oh, boy.
And, yeah, they were Bahamian, and they didn't like the dad, and so it's kind of a retaliation for some kind of wrongdoing. And apparently Robert the Doll has caused car accidents, broken bones, divorces, other misfortunes, and even people who go to see the doll when it's at the East Martello Museum in Key West, if you don't pay proper respect to Robert the Doll, a curse will fall on you. They've had the doll featured in Ozzy and Jack's World, Detour, and also there was a TV series really cool. They did a special I saw. Lore was the name of it, Lore, and they had one of the episodes dedicated to Robert the Doll. And somebody texted in and said, yeah, the doll is not there, but the house still is. Well, it came from an original house, but they moved it from the original house to the museum. And I think that's where they normally keep it. I don't know, maybe they do something different within October. And they say I was possessed while on the ghost tour.
Oh, my.
What?
I wanted to get some film. I want to take some pictures of it, taunting, just, see what happens for the people. We're trying to get information here, evidence.
Yeah.
We have to go back to Key West when we're not raging.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I don't think it's there.
Huh. Okay, yeah. So I think that's it. It's just other than the old post office and custom house, for whatever reason, I think that's where that goes. But is that also in Key West, and do you just go to a different place? So I think it is. Yeah, it is in Key West. So apparently it's just in a different location, the custom house in October in Key West, but it's still in Key West.
Well,
I think is what I'm hearing.
A lot of people telling me different things.
They're saying that the doll is no longer in Key West.
Yeah, that's what he heard from locals.
Well, I heard Vegas at one point, and then I saw somebody in the chat room say Vegas as well. That sometimes they bring it. I think Robert travels a bit.
Okay, all right. So he wasn't in town when you were there, huh?
No, I could not. I didn't have much time.
Yeah,
but I was hoping while we're on Duval Street there might be some. You
just pop right in.
It was walking in distance, but yeah.
Yeah. You get a bunch of drunks in there trying to taunt a doll.
Robert the Doll. What'd you call me?
What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you don't respect the doll and ask permission to have your picture taken with it, then that's when the doll possesses you and ruins your life.
Yeah, I don't think they're just going to let some group roll up in the keys. Hey, we're taking pictures of Robert the doll. They're going to probably stop that.
Yeah, I've seen some of the photos of where they have him, and he's in a glass case. And as you walk through the museum, I think you go into a little kind of room thing, and there are letters that are tacked up there that people have written to Robert the doll.
He is horrifying looking, though.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. It looks like if you ever had a haunted doll, that Robert looks like it would be that haunted doll.
If I could buy that, I would buy it.
That's creepy. He is a very creepy looking doll. And all those letters that are tacked up to the wall are from supposedly people that are apologizing to Robert for not asking permission.
That's such a great story.
To get their picture with him because people being stupid, drunk in the keys, like, I'm taking a selfie with him. I don't have to ask him. And then they claim that their lives fell apart after that and they're cursed. And so they're asking Robert to please forgive them.
But it's a great ghost story. Look at the folklore behind it. It's great.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are afraid to even mess with it.
Every year we always talk about the greatest haunted stories from South Florida, and we always have Robert the doll in there because it's definitely one of the greatest ones that we got here, as seeing that creepy doll. All right, coming up here in just a second, got any good deals you can let us know about? I normally shop, I'd say a majority of my stuff, I go to Express all the time at the outlets. And they had 70% off, Virginia.
What?
Yeah. I got 3 outfits, shirt, pants, less than $100.
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that crazy?
You killed it.
Oh, yeah. I'm just up there. I can't even believe it. It's crazy. I'm getting shirts for like $8.
Wow.
$10, $15. That's my thing. I'm Mr. Discount Rack.
I get it, dude.
Oh, I don't get... because I love the stuff, but I don't get the paying full price. Like, I'm not that trendy that, just let stuff kind of go out of style in about 3 months, and that's got my name all over it.
I like going to like TJ Maxx because they have this section in there now. Not all of them have it, but it's like it's like nicer stuff, but it's all like on good price. Mm-hmm. So it's fancier stuff that you would see like Stella McCartney and like nice labels. But it's like, odds and ends pieces. Yeah. And you can get really good deals on some super well-made stuff.
That's where I get my Nautica Sport cologne from TJ Maxx.
Okay.
Get a great deal on it.
Yeah.
You've been wearing the same cologne for 30 years.
I find something that works, I stick with it.
I love getting it. My wife and daughter were flipping out about some store that's now on Palm Beach called The Real Real or something like that.
Oh, The Real Real has been a website.
Yeah.
So they've actually opened up a brick and mortar.
Yeah, it's on,
The Real Real.
It's on Worth Avenue on Palm Beach.
It has like all like Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada, like real legit bags.
Okay.
And they've got jewelry and they got all kind of stuff on The Real Real.
I assume you get great deals on it?
Well, I mean, you can, but...
Okay, because I don't know of any store on Worth Avenue that you walk out of and be going, that was a great deal.
Yeah, you're not going to get a great deal on Louis, Fendi, Gucci, Prada. Like, it's just... unless you get lucky and you find it at a consignment shop or something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if it's a store on Worth, good luck.
Okay.
Bring your credit card.
Yeah, so just to let you know, if you're an Express shopper, they had the 70% off going on there on the outlet. That's the way to do it, man. Telling you, love it. Got any good deals you want to let us know about? 877-979-WRMF. There was something interesting that I saw while I was there at the Express. Never seen this before. There was what I thought was a couple that was kind of like off to the side of the registers. My wife and I were up there, and they were kind of talking, but it seemed like it was kind of an agitated conversation, so I try not to really butt in. At first glance, to me, I'm like, this is a couple that, that things are not going well right now. Whatever. They got a disagreement. I want to be nosy and try to figure out what's going on. But then I heard something about like, no, I'm not going to buy that for you. And I was like, oh, okay. She wants him to buy him something. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. She's like, no. I promise you, I'm going to sell you the money. And he's like, no, I'm not doing it. And so they raised their voices. And I'm like, what was that all about? I asked my wife when we were leaving. She's like, you didn't see all that? I'm like, no. this guy was there, and this woman comes in, and she's like, hey, will you buy this for me, and I'll Zelle you the money. I don't have it on me right now. Can you put this on your credit card, and as soon as I get out of here, I'll be able to Zelle you the money for this. He's like, I'm not doing that.
What a scam.
Oh, such a scam. It's
Oh, I thought, but she was so in his face about it that I thought they were a couple that was fighting. I'm like, is anybody else try? I'm like, no one would ever fall for that, right? I mean, in South Florida,
it depends, honestly. I mean, some people, if you don't understand that stuff, I can see how that could happen.
Yeah, I was just, there's no way anyone would ever fall for that. They'd be like, oh, I don't have my money on me, but I'll Zelle it to you as soon as I get out of here. What? No, you won't.
Most people wouldn't fall for it, but you never know. A kind heart could try to, oh, yeah, I'll help you out.
Okay.
Yeah, you always get the money up front.
Well, two things you really need to know about is deals and scams, because there are more scams than deals in South Florida. Yeah, people letting us know the Real is a high-end consignment. Everything's got to be within the past 10 years so you can find good deals on up-to-date high-end stuff.
Why does the high-end shirts, especially for men, really attack the bosom area? If I get a large and it's like a fancier shirt, they make the material tight in my tatas. Why?
I don't think the problem is your shirt. I think the problem is you got man boobs.
Damn.
Oh, my gosh.
I got more secret audio, Virginia, that I'm not releasing to the public.
Yeah.
But I will
if these
she's
kind
not
of things.
nicer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you release your audio, I release my stuff.
You got nothing.
Oh, whatever.
My stuff.
Lady, you got nothing.
That doesn't even sound very convincing.
Go for it.
Key West secrets.
Yeah.
You passed out. You weren't even there.
During the day, I had an eye on you.
You were in the Keys, but you weren't in the Keys.
Yeah, I was telling you, like, when I saw it Express the other night, this girl came up to this guy, and she's like, hey, if you put this on your card, I'll Zelle you the money as soon as I get out, which doesn't even make sense. Like, if you don't have the money now, why would you have it in a second? Why
you have it in a bank account that you can't get access to?
Exactly. Though sometimes people do that. I got this gift card. I'll give you this gift card. I'll give you, if you give me an extra blah, 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 blah. It's a $50 gift card. If you give me 40 for it, you get $10. And it's a scam. There's no gift card on there.
Yeah. Okay. That's just crazy. Well, you know, they say South Florida is the scam capital of the world, basically, because there's just so much stuff going on in South Florida. There really is. You know, it's really kind of easy to do. And Jbird, you were saying that you're thinking maybe you're getting scammed by it's Etsy. Is that what it is?
So I know we have a lot of people that do Etsy. They sell stuff on there. And I've always been told Etsy's pretty on the up and up, and they're good at getting the scammers out. But this seems odd. I ordered something. I didn't realize it was from China.
Oh, boy, this could take you 2 months.
But it didn't say that it was.
I did the same thing. I ordered some clothes, and it did not say it was from China until the very end after I had already paid.
It's this beautiful, beautiful alien piece. It's a
Sounds
sculpture.
amazing.
It's an alien meditating.
Okay.
I hope,
that's just your thing.
I hope when it shows up, it's looking like it was in the picture, because when I got my Chinese clothes, they did not look like they did in the picture.
Well, I get this. So I paid for it. Everything's ready to go, and then they say, all right, it's going to be there and whenever. And I get a message 2 weeks later, and it's somebody from China sending me, and it's misspelled, and they go, well, we need an extra $10 for shipping because shipping prices they're on the rise because of this and because of that. We won't send it if you don't give us the shipping. And I'm like, oh gosh, I really want this alien statue, but now I find out it's from China and it's littered with misspellings.
When you get it, it's going to be like 3 inches tall.
She's right, because
that happens.
It does.
You order something, and in the picture, it looks like it's big and beautiful.
But has anyone else that's been involved in Etsy, have they seen scams on there? I thought it was pretty protected. Thought they were good at getting that crap out.
I don't know. I haven't bought a lot of stuff on Etsy.
Oh, it's just my game.
I like eBay.
I like eBay too. You can get scammed on eBay though.
But
how?
A lot of people are doing this, and this is the new way of shopping, but how do you keep from being a victim of all these scams that I keep hearing about? Are there just things that if something's misspelled, immediately you're saying, oh, that can't be legit? I mean, how does this whole thing work?
Yeah, everyone's saying cancel the order. but I don't want to cancel it in case if this is on the up and up. I want this badass meditation statue of this alien. If I cancel it, I think it's on the up and up.
But when you give them the extra $10,
I did it.
You did.
I did. They already had my information. I figured it's going to be a $10. I'll find out for $10.
Do you have a specific credit card that you just use for internet purchases?
I didn't until you taught me about that.
But now you do.
I do, yes.
Good.
Okay, so you can cancel it, I guess, if anything shady goes down.
You only put the amount of money on that card that you're spending for whatever that transaction is. So if they go back and try to use that card again, there's no money on there. You only transfer over the amount of money that you're going to spend.
Well, I figured with another $10, if I can get an answer and let people know, watch out for this, it might be on the up and up. How
much was the statue?
It wasn't that much. It's like only like $4,000. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was $40.
Okay.
Nothing too bad.
It's going to be 3 inches tall.
You're right.
That's terrible.
$40, that's 3 inches.
Well, I told you about those pants I got that one time.
Yeah.
Really, really cool alien. I think they were alien pizza pants, and I got them, and they were for a 4-year-old.
Well, and here's, the issue right now. I bet there's a lot of people that are already shopping for the holidays because they're saying with delivery and supply chain demands and problems, you need to be ordering your holiday gifts right now.
Yeah, don't wait. If you're like me and you usually wait until Thanksgiving is over,
right,
that may not be smart.
Yeah. So you're jumping on this stuff, and more people are ordering stuff online. It's just easier. A lot of people still don't want to go to the stores. You can't get stuff in stores. So I bet this is going to be a year ripe of scams. People falling for one thing after another.
Totally.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough year. Coming up here in just a second, I thought this was rather interesting. They say there is one thing that people want more than anything else this year for Christmas. What is the most popular thing you can get somebody for the holidays? I'll tell you next. Talking about some scams going on here as people are trying to buy their holiday gifts. You definitely need to be aware of some stuff. Jbird was having some questions about Etsy. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, my wife ordered a shopping cart for our grandson who had just started to walk, and when we received it, it was about 4 inches high and about 4 inches long.
Wait a minute. I can't do anything with this.
No, this is not going to work very well for me.
That's for a Barbie.
Yeah. Someone else said, I ordered from Etsy and got an email back from somebody in China. The name of their company was Shisho. And they had misspelled words too. And finally, after about 8 weeks, I got the shirt I had ordered way too small. I emailed from them several times, and they finally gave me my money back. I love Etsy, but they need a better way for us to see who we're really ordering from. That's from Nancy.
I think that's what's happening here. I don't think it's a scam. I think it's just going to take a long time from China, and I think there's some confusion. And someone texted me and said charges have gone up.
I really wish that they would tell you before you go to put your credit card info in that you're ordering something from overseas. Because that would have changed everything for me. I thought Etsy was about supporting small, local artists that live here in our country that are like trying to do little side hustles. Like, you're supporting single moms when you buy on Etsy. And I was like, oh, I love that. I want to support single moms.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if the money's going to some company overseas and it takes 3 months to get your stuff, like, it's not sexy.
I ordered something from China earlier without knowing it, and it took 3 months to get here. I ordered a rug.
That's not an exaggeration. 3 months.
That sweet ass alien rug.
Oh, it's pretty sweet.
Got from China.
Yeah, somebody recommending that on Etsy you should only order from small vendors. Those are authentic. They provide wonderful customer service. Large companies pay to advertise on Etsy, and so you're ordering from a large manufacturer, most likely from China.
Here's the
Can
problem.
you filter those out, though?
Yeah, the other thing, too, is these large companies that they're speaking of, they don't make aliens meditating. Only a certain specific group does that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Somebody said the best case scenario, read your reviews. People are very honest, and especially with reviewing products.
Oh,
so take
I like
the time
that.
to review.
On eBay, they have that. Like, you rate the buyer, you rate the seller. Everybody rates everybody.
Yeah. And somebody said that on Etsy, it does tell you on the page where it is shipping from. You just have to scroll down a little bit to see it. So apparently it's there. It just takes a little bit of due diligence to make sure you're not taken. A lot of people are going to be ordering stuff too. Holidays right around the corner. You keep hearing the story about the slows in production, manufacturing, all because of the pandemic that is going on. So people are going to be jumping on it. But if this is legit, this might be an easier way to do some holiday shopping so you're not worried about goods and services that are going to be shipping to different places. They say the most popular gift this Christmas might just be experiences over physical gifts.
Oh, I love this.
They say the top thing we want to get is vacation-related stuff, including money for flights and hotels. And the number one thing that we want to give is anything that creates a memorable experience, tickets to a concert, a sporting event, something like that.
I love it.
Easier to transfer. You don't have to worry about sending goods and shopping carts that wind up 4 inches tall.
When you give the gift of making a fun memory.
Yes. They say 59% of people would rather go on a big trip this year than have a traditional family get-together at home. So people are looking to travel. So if you want to get them something that'll help them get somewhere else and do something fun. We're starved for experiences after this pandemic.
I highly recommend the Keys. It's so fun.
Yeah, I know it's only Monday, but it's not too soon to start looking ahead to the upcoming weekend. There's a lot of big stuff that is going to be going on this coming weekend. You've got some big old concerts. Harry Styles is going to be at the BB&T Center. And in concert, he dropped that little bomb about the whole watermelon sugar. You know, he thought it was dirty lyrics. And it's one of those things where you never really knew for sure. But apparently he has confirmed that, yes, it's as dirty. And what you thought it was, that's what it is.
Really?
It is s'more smasm of a...
Yeah, the female Big O.
S'more-smasm,
Yeah. He let the crowd in Nashville know about that. And everybody's like, yeah, right.
Oh, they were eating it up.
No pun intended.
Yes. Right. It's a good choice of words there. Yeah. Then on Friday, you've got Kiss, last time ever in South Florida, supposedly.
Yeah, until they retired, come back. And
You buying it?
No, probably
I'm not buying it.
Yeah, they're going to be at I Think Financial Amphitheater on Friday. So you got two big shows Saturday at I Think. Zach Brown Band is going to be there. That's always a big show. You've got Everclear. They're going to be playing the Old School Square in Delray Beach. Big old 90s alternative band. And then
are they I'm Still Living With Your Ghost?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. That's Everclear. Yeah, they had a couple big hits there in the mid-90s. Also, John Legend is going to be at the BB&T Center on Sunday. So some of the big stuff that is going to be happening early on. You got the also the West Palm Beach Green Market was by there on Saturday. It was packed.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was the inaugural weekend for the Green Market.
See Dr. Oz out there?
I didn't go through it. I didn't see him. I don't know if he was there, if he's in town yet. Probably you're not going to see him too much. I mean, I know he's got, I think his daughter's in town and whatnot permanently, but probably won't see him until he's always kicking around during the season.
Gotcha.
He's a snowbird. Same thing with Martha Stewart and all that. You'll probably see them out there at the Green Market later on in the season. Also, as we get into October, all the different Oktoberfest events are starting to kick off. Yeah, that's going to be going down. In fact, coming up this weekend, I am going to be at the American German Club at the Palm Beaches in Lake Worth Beach from 6 to 8 p.m. Saturday. It's the Taste of Oktoberfest.
Ralston's going to be out there.
Look
okay.
at you.
Yeah, I am. I'm excited. I mean, it's everything that you need, right? It's beer and dancing and lederhosen.
You're out there for the first weekend. I'm out there for the second weekend.
Yeah, we're going to be covering it for you, but it's a little bit different. Just to let you know that the fest is sold out. And no tickets are going to be available at the door.
Whoa.
Just to give you the heads up on that. Yeah.
Every day is sold out or just the Saturdays?
They are telling me the fest is sold out and no tickets will be available at the door.
People want to party.
Yeah. They say admission will be by advance reservation only. No tickets sold at the gate. Each day is expected to sell out due to capacity limits.
Got it.
Is what it says here. So if you would like to purchase tickets, go to Oktoberfestflorida.com. That's OKTOBERFEST Florida.com. Or you can visit theamericangermanclub.org.
Yeah, this is the one that we go to, the big one, the American German Club, the one on Lantana Road. It's the biggest biggest Oktoberfest in this area.
Yeah, it's the big dog. So just to give you a heads up on the tickets, admission, adults $10, kids 12 and under are free, but must be accompanied by an adult. Parking is $10, but they're recommending for people to just take an Uber because parking is limited out there, just to kind of give you a heads up on that. So, yeah, so if you do want the tickets, oktoberfestflorida.com to check that out. How's the food that they brought in, Bert? I know you're working through that pretzel.
It's great, and I thank them. It is awesome. You know what I need? I need a dipping sauce.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I got no dipping sauce.
Diva over here.
Yeah.
She can't just be happy she got a free pretzel. Yeah. She needs to have 7 different dipping sauces.
No, I just said I'm thankful, but I need dipping sauce.
What's the best sauce?
Well, you have the cheese sauce you can do. You can do a
cheese.
chocolate drizzle if you want.
Yeah, you can.
I like mustard.
Yeah,
like
spicy mustard.
Oh,
okay, I go spicy.
I might even open up these tomato A to Z's and dip it in my tomato soup noodles.
Look at you.
Yeah, okay. Just some things you can check out.
You're quite the innovator over there.
All right, so there you go. Got some good food, good beer, good music, good times coming up this Saturday as it all gets going on. It's going to be happening this weekend and next weekend. Oktoberfest at the American German Club of the Palm Beaches. So it looks like this thing's got so much hype around it. And I'm hearing good reviews just from the regular people, too, about the Squid Game, the newest big thing that's on Netflix. It's been #1 on the streaming platform for the better part of a week. It's that Korean survival drama. It's got a premise where there's 456 people that are facing massive debts, and they willingly compete in this seemingly simple children game thing, and it's different games they compete in, and they're trying to win a $40 million cash prize to erase the debts and the problems that they have. But the problem is when a player loses, they're killed.
Do they not know that going into it?
It doesn't seem like it because and I've only seen the trailer. I haven't watched it yet. And it seemed like the first game I saw is some people get gunned down and they're like horrified, like, what the heck is this? And then they kind of realize after they're already in it what they're in. And they know that, okay, if like only one of us is going to be left standing. So 455 people are going to die, I guess would be the premise. And one person is left is the winner of the Squid Game, and they get the $40 million cash prize.
And their life.
And it's a scripted show. At first, I thought it was like a real game show. I'm like, they're killing people?
Yeah, she thought
what?
NBC was running.
What the hell kind of thing is this?
Running a new sport.
And then Kevin had to tell me, no, it's a scripted show, dummy. So there's that.
They've already got some marketing stuff that's going on around it as well. They've got an episode that apparently has some kind of like candy in it, and they say that it is selling like crazy. He's selling more than 500 of them a day when he used to sell less than 200. So people are making money off this thing. So it's the latest rage. I mean, is it really that good, or is it just that there's so much hype around it that everybody wants to make you believe it's that good? That's
I don't know.
What I'm trying to find
you got
out.
me wanting to watch it, that's for sure, because I love a game show. I don't really love death at the end.
You're too soft, Sinek. You can't handle that. You kidding me? Didn't you get? Oh, what movie did you get scared? You had to walk out of the theater. You and Magnolia were like, oh, it was like a PG-13 movie.
Okay.
We are a little soft when it comes to our film.
I think it was Casper. You're like, oh, we gotta go. We gotta leave. It's too scary.
Yeah, somebody's saying, I guess no, they do agree to play because each person is drowning in debts that badly. I mean, would you? Realizing how awful the odds are, I don't care what your debts are, I'd be like, there's a good chance you're not walking out of here alive. I'd be like, no.
It'd have to be the most desperate situation for you to want to compete. All your family would have to be dying and you need money for an operation.
You'd have to be like, I'm already suicidal. What do I got to lose at this point?
Okay.
Yeah, the conditions of why you're going in there, I don't think you're just going in there to win 40 mil.
And that's sad.
Okay.
Like their headspace, that's going to definitely mess with me.
Do you have a game that you feel you would do the best where you could at least compete and go, all right, I feel pretty good?
I was feeling pretty good about Connect 4 about a year ago, but I don't know that.
Man.
Yeah, it is. That is very chancy. The game Stratego, way back in the day, I thought I was pretty good at. But that's about it.
Connect 4, you got to really pay attention. I know it's an easy concept, but if you slip a little bit.
It's strategies. And you understand that if somebody goes there, like, to me, it's almost like chess. You know, if somebody moves to this piece here, you know your move needs to be that. And I was playing enough Connect 4 for a while. I started to see that. I started saying, okay, if they go here with this strategy, you clearly go there. And the intricate high-end games of Connect 4, yeah, I could see where you could be a Connect 4 master that you just know. You go here, I got to go there.
Gosh, I want a piece of the Kevin Ralston on the Connect 4 floor.
What?
The Connect 4 floor. Not easy to say. I'll stop the trash talking.
You have to be able to talk the trash talk.
I can't even speak.
You're struggling.
Oh, whatever. I am struggling.
And I've got probably 5 texts reviewing Squid Game.
Really?
4 of the 5 are saying not that good. Definitely not The Price is Right. Squid Game is brutal.
So it's hype?
Hype? One person's saying, I bench watched the whole season Saturday. It's awesome. So that's the only one that's positive. 4 of the 5, 80% of the reviews of people that just text us are saying it's brutal and it's not good, not worth the hype.
Chat room, let us know. Tell us, good or bad. 4 to 5 number, but 5, that's not very good.
Yeah, I'll have Suits put up a KVJ TV poll right now if you've watched Squid Game, because I know a lot of people like to give their reviews when they haven't watched it.
We don't want that.
No.
Dang.
If you've watched Squid Game, would you recommend it, yes or no? So if you've watched Squid Game, would you recommend it, yes or no?
Beth B in the chat room, Squid Game sucked. Watch it because Kevin talked about it last week. Do not recommend.
Okay, yeah, and I only mentioned it because I said there was hype around it. I didn't say it was good and worth your time.
Why did Kevin lead me down this terrible road? Another comment.
Yes.
Damn you, Kevin.
Oh, okay, so the internet's not working?
No.
But it just knocked me off. I have my quote of the day, and I can't get on the internet now.
Oh, man.
You're going to have to freeform.
What the heck? That's so unlike our internet to be down.
I know. It usually works for at least 10 minutes a show.
You got to pay the bill, Kev.
Okay, well, sorry about that. I know I teased you with a poll about Squid Game, whether or not it's worth watching, yes or no. But people are able to make their comments on that as to whether or not. It's really kind of interesting just how divisive it is.
Huh.
It's a very loved it or it's a hated it.
That's so weird.
Yes. It's very odd that, but it's definitely something that people are talking about. So love it or hate it. It is still #1 trending on Netflix. All right, Bird, do you have any kind of wisdom you want to drop on us?
You got something?
Just from the dome?
Yeah, from the dome.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You got it?
I'm
you feeling
ready.
good about it? You're ready?
How's your infected finger?
It's not very good, but I'm kind of busy right now.
All right. I'm holding you to getting it looked at. I don't want you to have an arm infection and lose a hand.
No, I hear you. I'm only half annoyed with you right now. It's the internet I'm trying to pull up.
Okay.
All mankind. Damn it!
All mankind, damn it? Well, what is that?
Freaking
What kind of quote
internet.
is that?
The internet's making me not so positive during the positive segment.
All mankind, damn it. That's a terrible thought.
Okay. Have the courage to use your damn it. Oh, my finger. Oh, just love somebody. And
You
call
just
them.
slam your infected hand down on the table?
Oh, it hurts.
It's not a good way to end a Monday show.
Dude.
Oh, man.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.